Hello, everybody, and welcome to eDIOCRACY, the show in which a bunch of idiots that have no clue and what the heck they're doing sit down and save the world. Once again, I am joined by the boys. And today, we return back into the path to Supernova, as all of them are sitting in the middle of the magical competition on what seems to be the third day of the second round. And so, last time we left off, with all hope basically being thrown out the window, it seems we have decided to... Okay, now the music doesn't work?
I can hear it.
I can hear it.
Yeah, but it's not picking up on OBS now. I just checked it with the last song and it was working, and then it stops magically. Why does it work there? Wait a minute. Is it just this playlist? Wait a minute. It's just that song.
I think.
It's just that. Wait a minute. Let me hit this playlist. It's just the one song. It's one song that can't go through for what.
Honestly, this is the great music for this issue you're having.
Yeah.
I can do your background music if you want me to.
Yeah, let Brandon be the background music.
Yeah, I got you. Johnny's like, I'd rather just like not record this session than have Brandon sing the music.
Okay, so you know what? Let's just jump in. Let's completely forget about this. Okay, so
We've delayed long enough.
yeah, we last time we left off, all of them were inside of the grand magic competition in the second round, and they were resting up for the night before deciding to head off to actually fight this dragon that is in the center of the arena. And with them getting ready for the night, they were visited by two random people. Two other contestants in the arena showed up. You have their new friends Gregory the Second and Char, his goblin bodyguard.
And the stranger dangers.
Yes, the stranger dangers. And with both of them showing up, they have come up with the plan to actually take on the dragon rather than, well, trying to wait it out and find another bullet bird, considering how difficult they have been to find and catch. And so, they rest up for the night, and they wake up the next morning feeling refreshed and eager to take on a dragon. And so, with that, I will leave it to all of you. You're all waking up inside of what was the spider den. You have your new equipment that you can use. And now, it is time for all of you to get ready to march to the center and fight a dragon.
This computer has less processing power than Novos's 2 working brain cells.
I think 2 is being generous.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. I think 1 working brain cell. This is still more processing power than I'm working with. Every time I switch to Foundry and I go back to the stream, I can hear people's voices go brr, and then it takes a second and then it registers because of how little processing power this computer has.
My
Novos
gosh.
has 1 brain cell on disability and it's pregnant.
Are you
why
using
it's
a
2.
toaster, Brandon, or what?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
trying to have a
actually.
second. Yeah.
I think my
Novos
phone
gets
is more powerful than this computer.
My God.
Power of an air fryer.
Yeah. Actually, I hooked up my air fryer. This shit runs crazy. Like, oh my god, I got so much processing power.
Oh man.
I got 2 terabytes SSDs in here right now.
Okay, so all of you are getting ready.
I pour liquid in the top and it's water cooled.
All of you getting ready for to march on off. Is there anything you'll want to do or discuss before you head out?
Real quick, Johnny, when they first showed up, did we notice if they had their bird cage or not?
Roll a perception.
Okay. Uh, 13.
You're not entirely sure. So, if they did, it's very well hidden.
Gotcha.
But you also didn't notice any like bird noises or anything coming from them, so
Okay.
I think they did mention that they weren't able to actually get one themselves, so that's like the big
Yeah.
reason why they're here to ally.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
thinking like maybe they actually do have one and they just hit it real well.
Well, I mean, if they had one, they wouldn't have tried and joined us. I don't think.
I don't think so either. But, you know, I was just kind of like overthinking it, I guess. We had a short rest, right? I mean, long rest.
We had a long.
because
Yes.
we
We
were
had a
waking
long
up
rest, yep.
that the morning of the 3rd. Okay. Oh, since I've been knocked out, I want to also reactivate Clone Dazu.
Okay.
Just so.
Yep.
Just to make
I'm
sure.
gonna soil Clone Dashu's pants.
Dazu and Dazu Prime, both dirty your pants.
Would that be like a alter
It's like
effect?
the-
So like one soils and one unsoils, or would it just be like double the soilage?
No, I'm just gonna double the soilage.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know you can actually make smells with
One had smell.
prestidigitation.
Yeah, one had smells, the other makes it dirty.
I cast permanent stain on your clothing.
Permanent stain.
God.
But yeah, I'd say I think we are pretty. I think all of us are pretty
I
good
think-
and ready.
I think we're as ready as we can be at this point.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
think there's literally anything else we can do.
I know that the plan is to go and fight this dragon, but do we have a plan for if this mage killer shows up as well?
I almost fell back in my chair. Sorry.
I
I was just. Ooh, that was kind of
I mean,
scary.
we're going to be making a lot of noise, so I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
if that's going
true.
to attract
Well,
him
if-
or.
Well, if we meet the mage killer, hopefully he wants the tile of Dragon Slayer more than a few more trophies. So.
Well, it seems like it's a personal vendetta or something as to
What
why
if he
he's
just wants to be our friends?
imagine he helps us out with like fighting the dragon because it's so he can kill more mages.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, honestly, that's a perfect plan.
I also don't think he would risk trying to come over to us and like attack us while we're fighting the dragon, because that might make him a target as well.
Yeah, who knows? He might have a bullet bird, and he may just be waiting.
Or if he has
That's true.
even if he did, he probably would still want to kill more people. Since I said like it seems like it's a personal vendetta against mages. Because if he just wanted to win the contest, he doesn't need to kill anybody. He's doing this for a certain reason, whatever that reason may be.
Who knows? We might be able to ask him at some point.
Yeah, maybe he's the dragon.
Dun, dun,
Well-
dun.
Even once that guy's, I'm moving my station.
Well, I think we're as ready as we're gonna be. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry. He's the dragon? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you know that this is a virtual world, and he was killing people outside of this in a different one.
I know.
So it's definitely not the dragon.
It was more of a,
At least it's not this dragon.
it was more of a joke than anything.
All right. So, all of you kind of get together, you get your stuff, and you start marching to the dragon. And so after a bit of travel, we're going to use this token here as the other party of 2. After a little bit of travel, all of you finally get to the bottom of the sector of the huge frozen lake. And so, let's move on over to your scene.
It's just one of those "you died" screens from.
Game over.
So, all of you arrive at your destination. Did I hear an echo?
Did you?
It's not me. I heard it too.
Okay.
I did too.
So, you arrive at your destination. You are now at the frozen lake, and you see what seems to be kind of a white mist appearing in the center. Looks roughly to be about, let's say, about this big. Just kind of covering the middle. You can't really see much inside of it. You see something kind of like very slowly moving, almost like it's kind of, just sleeping or resting, or maybe even just hiding in it to maybe pounce on someone. But you see that the smoke itself, just a white powdery mist just covering. Looks like just a bunch of snow basically creating a fog. Just off in the distance in the middle of the lake. And all of you have just arrived at the very bottom of the frozen lake.
Knowing we're about to go into this fight, if I can, I would like to transform into my starry form. I think it lasts like 2 hours.
Okay.
Check. I know it lasts a while.
I think it's 2 hours, yeah.
I think it is. Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot to ask you, Johnny.
Yep.
The inscriptions wear off after like a while, right?
The rune
Or-
inscriptions?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
one,
do
it's
they-
like one turn. Maybe 2?
Well, I know you specified once I hit an enemy, but I don't think you specified anything after that. Anything other than hitting an enemy.
It should say like,
Because I know you specified that if you hit an enemy, you can if you hit an enemy and you get a critical attack, you can use or you can forego the critical damage to extend the duration of it to another turn.
he's about to make me pull up this book just to be like, yeah, it's right here. Okay.
Cause I was looking through it and I didn't think I saw it, but like I may have just missed it. Yeah. Yeah, you just say next hit here on page 5 there. Which is why I was just asking to make sure.
Let's see.
I have pulled a table to me. Oh. God, I miss my desk. Yeah, you guys hear me all right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I know I wrote it somewhere. I don't remember where I wrote it.
Because I know in page 9, it's you talk about runic resistances there, or runic wards. Sorry.
I don't know where I wrote the original because I believe it's just a turn.
Okay.
Because
Yeah, because the
because,
only
like,
thing I
because
see
the-
that says a
'cause-
turn
because the
is
thing
the
is
page 9.
yeah, because the thing is let's see, you said page 9.
Yeah, on page 9, the only thing I see that says like one turn is
Yeah.
for the runic wards there, and you can extend runic wards to one turn
Yeah. But
instead
then
of
there's
just being one hit.
yeah, and also when you increase the levels of the inscriptions, it allows you to like extend by like 2 turns or whatever when using like a bonus action or something.
Yeah. On a critical hit, you may choose to negate all boosted damage to extend the duration of the boost for 2 turns, ending on the second turn.
So I want to say it was probably in a earlier volume. I don't know. Or it could have been that when I had to rewrite it for like the 8th time because people weren't happy how
It
I
just
wrote
got
it.
slipped.
It just got slipped. Yeah. Because people wanted to argue before. I don't know. So. And it could also be in the mechanics book, which would make so much more sense.
Which one's mechanics? Spellcasting. Basics. Mechanics.
Okay, either way, it's one turn.
Okay.
So, we'll just get over with that. Okay, so y'all are down here.
I was just checking.
Okay. Either ways, no, because it's been super fucking long.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
just trying to figure it out just in case I wanted to use it.
So, yeah. Okay. So all of you are now at the bottom here. You look straight up and you see this huge mist in front of you. And then you hear Gregory the Second go, "Well, it seems we are in fact here. Now, do we have a plan for this?"
Real quick. So, the items that we have the vial or whatever kind of potion it is, or something for the restraining with the spider webs, and then we've got the brazier for healing, and then what did we get from the dragon again?
You got a
the
pylon.
crystal one.
You got a crystal.
The
for
pylon.
healing. It's like
Another, so we just,
it's a crystal. The healing thing is a crystal pylon you put down.
Right, and then from the dragon we got like a beam.
You
A
got
beam.
you got
High
that you
damage
got a
beam.
small cube that does a high damage beam.
cube.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right.
If you ever seen
so-
Minecraft Dungeons, it's literally the freaking beam from there.
I was about to mention that, but I was
Yeah,
like,
it
Never seen
literally,
it.
it literally,
Never played it.
It's you just point it in a direction and just
it's
bang.
Yeah.
It's like Moonbeam, but it shoots out from the cube instead of space.
Yeah. So, I believe what we should do is we should spread out because the more concentrated we are, it is more likely we will be targeted all at once. Can't have that. However, we do have some healing items, as well as we have a way to try and restrain the dragon. So I believe we try and restrain the dragon first.
Restrain the dragon.
Yes, restrain the dragon.
We
And then-
train the dragon.
No, not that. We're not in that movie. Wrong universe.
That's my bad.
What's a movie?
Anyways,
How
These words hurt my
didn't
brain.
that play ended up getting all those guys killed?
My goodness. I think
Anyways.
that if we're splitting up, I do think Ito and I should also like split up pretty far, considering we can both kill you guys at a certain range.
yes, and we also have the pylon that can do healing, but that is a close thing where we would have to be close to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know who should have it per se. I currently have it, so if we believe there's someone more who should have it that would be more useful to them.
Well,
I mean,
let me put this out
Yeah.
there. Who are our frontliners?
Gil would be
Me.
definitely our frontliner, and I believe he is our only one.
Okay.
So how are we gonna train the dragon?
With the thing we got from the spiders.
Okay.
That could work. So let me put things together. So you went around and you like got things from in here?
Yes, there are multiple things that we, as we were traveling around the squares, basically kind of almost traps, but not traps. Traps with the rewards, and we were able to, if you
Traps
defeat
with
them,
benefits.
yeah, traps with benefits.
Dungeon Daddy.
I think I can deliver the toxin.
The toxin. What toxin?
Well, that's what you're
Is this
talking about,
flour?
right?
no,
Or the
it's
spider.
it's not a toxin. I think it's like a potion, right?
it's like a rock. It's
Yeah.
a rock you throw.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you throw and it's attempts to grapple whatever it is in web.
Ow.
which I believe Gale should carry with him since he's going to be frontline. Since he
Thorn,
would
put
be
that cyanide away.
Are you sure it should be me, considering I am the
I
line?
think I can.
well, I think we're gonna
Do
use
you
that
have to
first.
throw it? Can you just drop it on the person?
I was
That is a
thinking,
good point.
I think I'm just gonna feed Torn to the dragon with the potion inside of him.
it's not a potion.
The rock inside of him.
Hmm.
I
do we know
think
how far you have to
because
be
I
like, if
can.
throwing it?
as long as it's thrown, it should be fine.
But you have to hit the target.
I believe you
Torn
have
is
to
willing
no,
to make the
target.
sacrifice.
And guarantee to be on its back.
That's what- That's why I think Gale should
Wait,
have it
the
because he
fir-
can
okay,
throw it and
so-
hit it.
So the thing is,
Wait.
the gem is 30 feet range, and it's not even like a hit. It's a saving throw. So
Okay.
it would have to make a saving
So-
throw.
So I still think Gale should have it because he's
I
going to
don't
be
think
the
I should have
closest.
it.
But
I
you're
don't
gonna
think I
be
have
the
it because
closest.
I am the closest.
Well, we're gonna use it first thing. That is like going to be the first thing that we do is try and restrain it. I don't think we should wait any length of time. I think we
Yeah.
should restrain it first and foremost.
That's a good idea. Do you
wait,
want
I-
me to take care of it?
I think what should happen is one of you guys hit it with it, while I try and run in to it.
If I might add, if it is, if you don't mind, I think the best one probably for this would be would probably be my accompanying bodyguard here. Char may not look the part, as he looks more of just a beefy guy, but he is very sneaky, and on top of that, well, he can take a hit or two. So I feel like he might be one of the better ones to take this. I would suggest myself, however, seeing as the only one that we have, he kind of pats Gel's shoulder, that's going to be in the front line is him, I think I will probably join up as well into the front line. And you literally see him like take off of you see him take off his like noble like cloak, and you see he is like mega buff, and he's like
Hey,
I mean
who
he
let
is
this
like
beefcake in
he
here?
is like mega buff, and you see him like pull out a rapier in his hand, and he goes, "I may not look the part, but I am more of a duelist than I am a mage."
I believe
Okay.
our frontliners should take the healing crystal as well, as long as they can place it to where the dragons also
That's
like
the
not
problem
healed.
with that.
Mhm.
That's the problem with that, because I don't think that us as the frontliners are going to be able to do that effectively.
So I think maybe instead we should have
Why don't we
the-
just form rows and do rows? So we have our front lines go in, behind them is our mages and our warlocks, and that, or our healers, and then kind of surrounding the dragon a little bit, so at least we have like some kind of, or we kind of spread out, but we have our lines so that we can still see each other and communicate with each other, but we're far enough away to where the dragon won't just one shot.
He does make kind of a good point.
Mhm.
So if
Yeah,
we were,
I think
you
that
see him kind of take you see him kind of take his rapier, and he kind of sits there, and you see him somewhat like carve little like lines into the ice itself, and he goes, "Okay, so from what I'm getting at, so we have our frontliners, which is going to be me and Mr. Strong Orcman. Behind us, I believe would probably be smart to at least stick Char. Char is kind of sneaky, and if anything, he could probably get behind the dragon without being noticed.
I believe I could as well.
So
Yeah, so we have our rogue classes together.
So and you would be able, and basically both of you would be able to jump in and out of combat easily while we're trying to take the brunt of the attacks.
Yes.
Behind them, these being, somewhat of a range, basically we're on the front lines up in its face. You two are pretty much anywhere from right next to us back to 30 feet away to make sure that you are in a safe distance in case this thing decides to hit anyone. And then probably behind them, we probably want to have a backup of some sort. Like someone who can also maybe take an attack. Just in case it moves around. Do keep in mind, dragons are not known for staying still. So, if this thing decides to move, we need to have someone on the ready to protect our two main healers, which seems to be you two, as he points over to Ito and Minara. Unless
I still think Ito and I should be split so that we can hit, depending on where everybody's standing. It's probably better that Ito and I are not standing together. Number one, in case dragon does come for us, but also we would have a bigger range of healing if we split up.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have how many mages? So there's me, Dashu, and Torin, right? So
Yeah.
I think that it'd be kind of like a V formation, and so you have your fighters in the front, and then you have your rogues on either side of the middle of the V, and then in the back, right, you have the sorcerers, which is me, Dashu, and then Torin on either side. So one Dashu could be with me, and then one Dashu could be with, or either way, Torin could be with me, and the Dashus could be together. And then on the ends of that V, you have one of the healers. So Manara with us, or Dashu and Dashu, or the other way around. So that way it's a whole V. That way our healers can see our front lines, but they also are with each class of wizard. So that way we can kind of dodge and move around that dragon as a V shape.
I see. I see. Well, I do like.
What do you guys think?
I do like this formation. It definitely can help out a lot. So do you think that you would be able to defend yourselves in the back like that without any assistance, however? Because if this dragon, remember, this thing can fly and we can't. So if this thing decides to fly around us, there's not a whole lot we can do.
Well, that's the good thing about the V, right? Is that the V can form like, okay, so you can bring the point. I can't really draw this out, but the V can flip itself, right? So if our front lines run through the middle, right, they're protected by the rogues and the mages, and the V can just flip in either direction depending on. You see what I'm saying?
I see.
Are you saying all of us stay in a cone formation for a breath attack?
Exactly.
But we would be more spread out.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
very
just
much more
like-
spread out. This is
Yeah.
this is just a drawing in ice.
Right,
I
right.
can't draw like
Yeah.
know a 90-foot cone. I would be on the dragon if I were doing that.
Plus, it doesn't really matter whether we're in a V or not. If it's got a big enough cone, it can still get us regardless of what positions we're in.
That's a good point. But that's why I was offering a little bit of, well, you'd have some in the back line. We would have somebody be able to back up and assist the others so that you don't have to be right on top of us the whole time. So, other words, in this kind of formation, the rogues are going to have to assist us constantly to make sure that the attention is brought in other places than just us. Well, I bet, as much as I believe Big Man here can take a couple breath attacks, I'm not sure how long we can last in the front lines. I mean, from what we can tell, a dragon.
I'm also worried about, like I said, we're going to be way more spread apart than what we're drawing here. I'm also worried that at least I might not be able to reach our frontliners with healing
That
if
is a
I'm
good
too far
point.
away.
Oh,
I'm not too sure if Edo
how
has
far is
anything
your-
that far.
How far is your healing word?
I believe 60 feet.
60?
Yes.
Yeah, and as we are now, like, from you to Gale right now, that's only 20 feet. So,
Yeah, and unfortunately with me, I'm not. You see, I don't know how to cast. I don't know how to cast healing word. I don't have that. So, everything I have is really close.
well,
So-
maybe instead we have Edo kind of closer in the back, almost the back line of the rogues and everything. That way he can provide closer healing support.
Yeah.
Manara stays in the back to assist that way.
Yeah.
And
Wait a second. So, and you see him look between both Dazu and Dazu Prime, and he's like, so whatever I do to this Dazu is he flicks Clone Dazu in the head. That it also does to the other Dazu?
yes. So
Okay,
you can
So what we should do then is maybe have one Dazu in the back line to help assist the rest of them, and have the other one
yeah, that's
near
what I was
me.
thinking too.
So, because I mean, I assume that if I healed one, the other one also gets healed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is true. We have been able to test that.
So you have one in the back line to you have the one in the back line protecting the Menara section, because then you get extra healing there if needed. And then if it comes down to it and I need to pop it for everyone, I can at least be in range of whatever Dazu's left with me plus the frontliners.
Yeah, I believe
agree
that
with
should
this
be. Yeah, I think that sounds well.
The only thing about this formation with this doing is that we are going to be kind of leaving Novos on his own unless we move Torin over to a system there. But then that would make the two sorcerers, like our two main sorcerers, our biggest targets when it comes to range damage.
I do believe having them split is fine. Because I believe Novos can handle himself. As much as I like to pick on him and mess with him, I do have confidence in him and know that he will be able to handle himself.
Okay.
And that's going to be the nicest thing I'll ever say to you, Novos.
Thank you. I'm sure you promise that won't happen again.
I can also, I mean, if need be, when I do go to heal, I can heal potentially 2 people at a time. With
Okay.
my starry form.
Well, I drank the potion of cold resistance, so
Hopefully it's
You
not
need
a
potion
dragon
of
that
cold
breathes fire.
resistance.
yeah.
Okay.
From the from the gambling thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Out of character, you know what this whole thing is reminding me of right now?
What?
The hero.
Oh
You just see
Hero!
Novos start running into the fog. Also, can I figure out, like, is there any way I can figure out what the mystery potion I have does without, like,
Nope.
consuming it?
Y'all have already tried it.
I know. I just don't want to try it and then it'd be like, it's actually poison.
Maybe you should give it to the dragon then.
But what if it's like a healing, like just a funky looking healing potion, or like like it gives
What
him
if
some.
it's just what if it's just like a vial of like leaves and twigs
Yeah.
and water?
So I don't know when it would be best to use it.
I mean, that should be a mystery potion. Just leaves, twigs,
What?
and some water.
Yeah.
I mean, why not drink it now? We still got a few hours, so if you do get poisoned, at least we can relax.
Should I drink it or should I give it to the dragon?
I don't see why you shouldn't drink it.
We technically don't have a
Wait,
few
how much
hours.
time do we have?
I wouldn't want to waste
Well,
my
we
starry
can
form in the last 2 hours.
I mean, yeah, but we can always get him back up, and he'd be good in an hour.
It's called a potion, not a poison. So
Yeah, I'm sure the vendor that sold it to me would agree. Screw it. Dazu uncorks it and swigs it.
Okay. So,
Dazu just explodes in a fireball.
Also, Torin, you still had some of that
The water.
water, right?
Yeah. I
Maybe.
I'm wondering if one of our frontliners should maybe
okay.
have some of that.
So,
I hear a smile in Johnny's voice.
I can see the smile on his face.
So Dazu, what's great is the fact of you waited this long. And I'm just sitting here like, there would have been so many times this would have helped you. So you drink this potion. It is the potion of animal friendship, which means that you can now cast the animal friendship spell for 1 hour at will.
Oh my gosh.
The description of the description of this potion says, agitating this muddy liquid brings little bits into view: a fish scale, a hummingbird tongue, a cat claw, or squirrel hair.
Well, I know Draconic. Maybe I can try and talk to the dragon.
Gosh.
Yeah, sweet talk the dragon. No.
Yeah, that'll definitely work.
So, should we use some of that water? For
Yeah,
somebody?
it's just a matter of should we give it to the frontliners or should we give it to our healers?
Squish.
Yeah,
Mhm.
saying the healers. That way, if anything happens to them, they have at least a little bit of padding.
Mhm.
Good question.
What exactly? How much? What did it do again?
It gives temporary HP.
Mm.
I just don't remember how much it was. I don't think it was a lot.
Mm.
1 sec. Let's see. For 1 hour after drinking it, you gain 10 temporary hit points.
Mm. It is a good amount.
For the same duration, you are under the effect of the Bless spell.
Okay.
Mm.
Which
okay.
means
So-
So when you're blessed, which is technically a first level. Let's see. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
Frontliners should have it then, for sure. Give them that little extra oomph when they're attacking.
Right. It's either that or, like you said, give it to someone like a who's going to be at a range, considering it is very possible that dragon's not going to stay still.
I honestly think probably Gel, considering he's going to be attacking the most, and that Bless can give him just that little bit extra to make sure he gets a hit.
So am I drinking this now, or?
I think we should just go ahead and drink it now, and then I feel like our positioning is pretty spot on.
Okay. So I get 10 extra hit points, is what I'm hearing?
Yeah, 10 extra hit points, and then you have Bless.
Cool.
Okay,
So
and
temporary
then
HP.
and then we're doing like that. This is Dazu Prime, and this is Clone Dazu. And then Novos by himself, and then are we having Ito right behind the back line, or the secondary line, or are we having Ito further back? I just want to make sure we've got that
should
squared
probably
away.
have Ito like. I think it'd probably be best to stick me probably like somewhat in the middle. Like I would be just far enough behind the backliner that I'm pretty much on the same line as the midliners, but I would still be in range to somewhat assist Novos in the back line if I need to.
So kind of just like where you're at right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then should Clone Dazu be like right here, or should he be more like over here or here with the?
We should probably have Clone Dazu. I mean, I can probably assist from here, and we just have Dazu fill in that gap. Or just hold that.
All right, I think that's a good positioning. So then all we have to do is just maybe give ourselves a little bit of space in between our lines.
Yeah. So, okay. Whoa! Who's ready to go fight ourselves a dragon?
Gel smiles, holding his axe.
I'm ready.
I
Okay.
suppose let's go.
Well,
Let's do it.
I think it is time. Let's go fight ourselves a dragon! And like he says that and it kind of echoes throughout like the lake itself and he's just like, let's go fight ourselves a dragon.
Dragon, dragon, dragon.
Dragon.
Okay. And so all of you start marching forward toward the dragon. I need everyone to roll me a stealth check.
Stealth.
Does Clone Dowser need a separate one, right?
Yes.
This is a stealth check, right? Can I cast guidance on myself?
I rolled a.
Uh,
I got 10.
18.
No, you cannot.
I cannot? Okay.
This is more of like a reaction kind of deal.
Oh,
It's not-
hey!
I got
I got
16.
a 10.
I got a 21.
This is my first dice roll with the new dice. Whoop whoop.
Clone Dowser's using Tides of Chaos to reroll.
Okay.
That's better. Okay, Dazu Prime got a dirty 20 and Clone Dazu got 16.
Okay. So now. Okay. So you get up. All of you kind of get information. I'm gonna move the whole thing up first. So basically, your frontliners get to the end of this line here. From the end of the line, we're going to kind of split you guys up a little bit. So, going to drag you a bit out here. Have Dazu there. Ito's gonna be somewhere over here. Going
Oh,
to-
and before I forget, Dazu Prime has the pylon.
okay.
And then I have the big boom one, right? I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have the
Yeah.
cube, and then
I thought you gave that back to Dashu.
No. I
No, that was
gave
the
him
spider.
Oh, that's a spider, yeah.
Mm.
yeah, and then the
that was
char-
Okay. Does this look somewhat like the formation y'all want?
yes.
It still feels like we're so close together, but it needs like
spider.
we need to.
It's one of those
Excuse me,
things
someone
where
else.
it's we
Him.
have to be close,
That-
but it's
Yeah.
I mean, I could make it further. So, I mean, I could stretch it to its limit. So, because I can pull that out.
I mean, there's only so far that we want to be from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, not to
Yeah,
mention you
honestly.
don't actually know the range of the dragon's attack. It could be a lot shorter than what you
Yeah.
think.
That's fair. That's fair.
So,
We're really doing this as like a precaution, really. So
Yeah.
So,
I mean, once we see the range of the dragon's attacks, then we can kind of move it depending on like what we see.
so like this is still pretty wide.
And split.
So,
you know, it'd be really funny if we're doing all this in preparation for a dragon. It's just like a little chihuahua.
There's a rabbit pops out.
Well, if it's a rabbit, then I'd be even more
you
worried.
just turn.
It's-
It's just like. It's just
It's
like,
the
Ito,
rabbit
I thought
from
you said it was a
Monty Python.
dragon. He's just
Yeah.
like, it looked like a dragon. It's a chihuahua!
It's just the killer bunny from Monty Python.
Oh my god. Alright, so all of you kind of sneak up and you get about right here. And as you do, you can somewhat hear like the dragon itself snoring, and then all of a sudden and like you see like the mist itself somewhat clearing, as it kind of dissipates as the dragon very loudly roars into the heavens, and you see in front of you is an adult white dragon roaring straight up, firing frost into the air, and it looks straight in your direction, as I now need all of you to roll for initiative.
17.
19.
Hey, let's see. 16 plus 3. 19.
Okay.
I got
7.
14 for me and Clone Dazu.
7, 14. Okay. So, right now, to put it in perspective, the dragon is.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, no, it's quite some distance.
Did you roll for go?
Yep. I
And,
rolled for
okay.
everyone. Yep.
Okay.
That's what I was doing before we started.
Oh, okay.
So basically, frontliners are 105 feet from the dragon, and your backliners are an excruciating 150 feet. So we're gonna start this off.
My attacks are probably gonna need yeah, I'm gonna have to get closer. That's for sure.
So we're gonna start this off with. Oh crap! I actually didn't roll for this one. Oops. One sec, I'm trying to find initiative. Okay, we're gonna start this off with the dragon.
Cool, I don't have to.
Right.
Cool. So, the dragon roars, and then it is going to fly 80 feet forward, straight in your direction, and from there, it is going to immediately... Basically, as it's flying, it just kind of like, you see it stop, its claws digging into the ice itself, and it just stops itself, and using the momentum, it stretches out its neck and just fires a breath attack straight in the direction of Gel and Gregory II. Just immediately off the bat. Which would be right here. And that's going to be, I think it's 30. Oh no, that's way bigger than I thought. Sorry, 1 second.
It's what happens when you mess with adult dragons, Johnny.
Yeah, it's sorry, my bad. It's not a 30-foot cone. It's
A 90-foot cone.
A 60-foot cone.
This is what
It's a
figured.
60-foot cone.
Oh dear.
So, everybody.
Oh,
Okay, so I'll bring out my new character here in a minute. Because if it's hitting both Dazus, I'm probably down.
You're probably gonna be overkilled, yeah. What are we rolling?
I gotta pull this out now? Damn, I thought I was gonna at least get one more. Shit.
This is what happens when you use stuff you don't know what you're using.
So no, I knew what I was using. That's why I balanced this fight like I did.
Ah, yes, insta kill like
Quote
everyone turn
unquote
one.
balanced.
Johnny's just been tired of our shit for a while.
Johnny's really
You
pulling
know,
out the
you
Thanos
guys act like I
balancing.
don't spend time planning this shit. Like I didn't make a battle map and everything because I planned this out. You don't act like how I spent literally 5 hours at work one day because I had nothing better to do, planning to make sure this was a fair fight.
Yeah, you
I
have
just put all of it into ChatGPT and had it create
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
had it
okay.
create the entire arena for him.
I did use ChatGPT a little bit, but that was just
That was for something else.
that's-
That was for personal
I haven't
research.
even gotten to the first turn and you're already making fun of the fight. My gosh.
I'm excited for it, Johnny. Let's go.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. This is why I'm not killing her first.
no,
Johnny,
because
did you take
you
your,
can't
did you,
reach her.
is your, did you take your dice out of the oven yet, or are they still in
Do
there
you
cooking?
want to
You gotta wait a
survive
little
the
bit
first
longer.
round? Like that's the I don't have to do this. Because I did have something planned. I don't have to. I can take that shit back.
I'm just saying that.
No, it's fine. It's
Dead.
fine.
I'm not saying everybody else is gonna be dead.
Oh my god.
Since I take double the damage.
So, this breath attack goes out, and as this goes out, you see like Gregory the Second kind of brace for impact, and you see his head kind of tilt back towards Char, and he goes, "Char now!" And you see Char like randomly grab something out of his left pocket and just chuck it. And it's basically what looks to be like a crystal orb. It fires this thing off, and you see a magical dome pop right around Gregory for 15 feet, a 15-foot circle, and it just blocks all of the damage.
Oh
The
my
breath hits the side of
goodness.
it, hits the side, and just spreads out in all directions. The dragon, you see the dragon like looks visibly confused for a moment before it goes to bite this, and as it tries to bite it, the barrier itself just vanishes and he bites nothing. And
So this is why Johnny gave us NPCs.
and you see Gregory the Second look back, and he goes, "Was that your last one?" And Char just, his head somewhat down, gives him a thumbs up. He goes, "Well,
Unfortunately.
he bought us some
Critical
time, but not
plays.
much." And so
Novos
with that,
found a cool
we're
rock
going.
on the ice.
Yeah. So as Novos finds a cool rock on the ice, he realizes it's his turn.
Okay, cool. All right.
Imagine
I get to use my new dice. Whoop whoop. All right. So I'm going to cast. Luckily, I had the inclination that this could be an ice dragon. I don't know how I knew that, but yeah, I just had a feeling. And I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere, which is a 5-foot diameter sphere, fire, occupied a space. Hold on. I can roll it towards the dragon. It has a range of. How close am I to the dragon right now, actually?
Let's see. Dragon's here. Novos here. 70 feet.
Okay, I'm going to run up to 60 feet. So that way I can. Because
Okay.
it's the range of my attack.
So you run up 10 feet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
'Kay.
Yep. And then I'm going to cast. Yeah, I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere. And then. Let's see. I create a 5-foot diameter of fire. In an unoccupied space on the ground within range. So I'm going to place it unoccupied space. Yeah, so I'm going to place it right in front of that dragon, or like
Okay.
right, I guess like out of the range of the two boyos at the front, but just close enough to where it just expands on that dragon.
Okay, so literally that square right in front of him. So literally the square in front of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that is let's see. Any creature that ends its turn within the 5 feet of the sphere makes a dexterity saving throw, taking 2d D6 fire. So it would be, 2d6 fire. Okay. So I'll just roll 2d6.
But the
No,
creature
it has to be
has,
the end of its
it has to
turn.
the end of its turn.
Or is it? Oh, okay.
So since it's the end of
Just make sure.
since it's your turn, you would have to wait till it comes all the way back to the dragon, and it ends its turn within 5 feet of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's for duration. Okay, cool. All right. Yep. Cool. Because that the spell sticks around for a while. That's right.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. And then I'm gonna end my turn.
Torin, it is on to you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're within 50 feet of the dragon.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm.
He's thinking of the IQ 400 play.
Yeah. It's like a
I'm
9,000 IQ
using
play.
my last 2 brain cells, so I'm going to.
He's gonna one-shot this dragon. Just
I'm gonna
watch.
Misty step right here.
I knew he was going to become a frontliner immediately.
I'm gonna go walk up
Orin's
to the
worst
dragon,
range.
and then I'm going to take the dodge action.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
If he dies, bro, I have no pity.
Taking the dodge action.
There's just something special about
And that's
Dazu.
and that's the and
That's
then my
not Dazu,
turn.
it's
Not
Torin.
Torn. There's just something special about Torn.
Something special about this whole party.
Okay.
Hey, you guys seen my rock yet?
It is on to you, Gil.
It's on to me.
Torin,
well-
wait a minute. Torin, you do know you ended your turn within 5 feet of this, right? Are you sure you want to end your turn right there? First off,
I'm
you're,
pulling the dodge action, so don't worry. Go.
That's
well,
not how
Get hit by
that's
the
not how that
fireball.
works. Well, not only are you within 5 feet of this trap, you're also not even 5 feet in front of the dragon, because the dragon, his feet's where his actual size is.
So
you'd have
question
to be
about
here.
So question about this here. Is it like all the squares around it are affected, or is it?
Technically, yes. It like the trap's placed in the middle, but it's like it says within 5 feet of the trap. So I don't know, unless it's supposed to be like within the square itself. Brandon didn't exactly like know
Oh,
how.
what's up?
Didn't know what.
Oh,
your trap.
Oh yeah, well I can roll it around as my bonus action.
I think what it is it's a ball that he rolls around.
Yeah,
and
it's a
wherever
ball
it
of
ends,
fire that I roll.
And it's so hot that anything around it is gonna get the damage. That's why it's
Yeah,
anything within 5 feet of it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Got it.
So
Yeah,
it's within 5 feet. So anything.
With
It's my hamster ball of torture.
Torn, are you sure you want to end your turn there? First off, you're not within 5 feet of the dragon. You have to be 5 feet closer. And on top of that, you know, with the ball being right there, you know.
Okay.
Gonna end it there?
Right here.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I'll
better.
end here.
You're within
with
5 feet of the
dodge
dragon. Yeah, you're within 5 feet of the dragon, and within and not within 5 feet of a thing that could burn you to death. Because
Wow,
extra
Nevos,
damage is something
great
you really want to
spell.
take.
You're really ruining the frontliners here.
Well, I get to roll my dice more if Torin gets in the.
Unfortunately, there is going to be literal friendly fire now.
Friendly fire.
It's not so friendly.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna roll it over Torn on purpose.
Okay,
on my next
Gel,
turn.
it is actually onto you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to use my entire 30 feet of movement, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and get like right under like where like its wing is right
Okay.
here, because I think.
Yeah,
Cause
that's
that,
30 feet. Yeah.
Wait, it's
That
or is it 25 there?
no, that's 30 feet.
Okay.
You have to select on your character
Oh,
move
yeah.
30 feet.
Yeah, I was just. Oh, regardless, I was going to stop there because
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like just out of the range of bat.
Yeah.
I'm going to rage.
'Kay.
I'm going. Mark that off. I am raging, and then I am going to attack it.
Okay.
Well, I failed that.
Did you add bless?
It wouldn't make a difference,
Okay.
so I'm not going to use bless.
I think you can use bless multiple times, can't you?
The
For the duration of the spell, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. Let me check again.
I mean, I can
because
try. I mean,
bless
I
is
rolled
basically it's basically guidance, except like it lasts a while rather than only once.
Yeah, and because it's particularly for attacks and saving throws, right? And what else?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is attack and saving throw.
I mean, I can do it, but I mean, unless this dragon has an AC of 14 or lower, I mean, I'm not hitting it.
It is pretty big.
It's a big dragon.
It is. They do have a point. It is a big dragon.
I rolled a 1 on a d4, so that's 11. So no, I don't hit it.
Just has the AC of a wizard.
You
Less than
know,
a wizard.
on the bright side, for me, it doesn't hit. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I do get my wild surge, so that's nice.
Okay.
Hell
okay.
yeah.
So let me go roll my d8 here. I got a 3.
Okay.
An intangible spirit, which looks like a flump or a pixie, your choice, appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that he can see within 30 feet of you. I can make the creature explode doing 1d6.
Yeah.
Flump, flump,
The flump return.
I am calling the suicide flump on the other side of the dragon.
Oh my god. I really. I thought we got
You
one of
should.
these.
So,
At this point, we need to adopt a flump.
I know,
I
right?
really do.
Give me a dex. Give me a dex, Johnny.
Dex. That's a 9.
9, that fails. It takes 4 force damage. The dragon takes 4 force
Takes
damage.
4 force damage.
You really stuck
So
it to him.
this thing explodes, and is that it, or does it stay?
No, it explodes, and that is the end of it.
It's
I can summon a new one on each of my turns as a bonus action while I'm
Suicide
oh,
flump.
okay.
Suicide flump. I love it.
So keep that
Suicide
flump
flumps.
ready.
Okay.
So this is basically just throwing firecrackers at a dragon.
Living firecrackers, I may add.
One
These
that
are living creatures that are.
the chaos of,
Okay.
of the wild magic.
Gel, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. So as soon as you do that, you with the suicide flump going off.
Does he whistle to call that thing? He's like.
you see that? Yeah. So basically,
you
as
see
that
the-
happens,
the
you
flump
see
coming to
you see the
set
dragon. It like seeing as like Tor's kind of doing its own thing. The dragon kind of like turns and spins a little bit, and it's going to try to take a tail attack on Gil.
Roll with disadvantage.
On Gel.
Okay.
It
I'm gonna
it
take
basically
the
turns in the
action.
direction of Torin to look at him, but like the tail swings around toward Gil. It's gonna be a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay, so it misses that. And then we move on to the next one, which is going to be your goblin. And so, he is going to run up and kind of join Gregory here, making the new middle line, I guess, since all the frontliners are already on the dragon.
Is that a
he's-
mind goblin?
Never mind. He's going to run backwards and stab Novos.
No, you
So,
don't need to do that. I'll go do that.
okay, so he's going to run up, and then he is going to he is going to cast Guiding Bolt. Actually, no. This would be smarter. He's going to run up behind Gregory II. He's going to bonus action hide.
Is he gonna throw the rock?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather
What,
boy?
what do you mean throw the rock?
The
Web.
spider rock. Because we gave it to him to throw.
So, do you have any other plan besides that? Or did you just tell him to throw?
Well, I said to use it as soon as possible. So I figured, yeah. I mean, he would just throw it.
First off, who's got the cube?
Novos does.
Yeah. So he's going to bonus action hide. He is so hidden, he is hidden from existence.
Is that a nat
Oh,
20?
That was a nat
Yeah.
20.
That's funny.
He must have just taken his dice out of the easy bake oven.
So, and from from the depths of hell, you see, just randomly, So we got that. We got that. Do this. So from behind Gregory, you basically see a spree, like you see basically a streak of light fire right at the dragon. As he is going to get a hit on the dragon. Going to be okay. He gets a pretty hefty guiding bolt, dealing 23 damage.
Mm.
Nice, nice.
This is that type of damage. Okay, cool. So he does 23 damage with the guiding bolt. Completely forgot. Okay, yep, cool. And then
Oh wait, did the dragon end its turn? Because it, if it did, like when it,
Your turn was
never
after
mind.
the
your
dragon.
turn was
Yeah,
after
yeah,
the
yeah.
dragon.
Sorry, I just remember it attacking. That was my bad.
That was a legendary
That was,
action.
that was a react. Yeah, that was a reaction.
That was literally it
it's
moving.
not even a reaction. That's a legendary action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. A reaction is like an opportunity attack. This thing, no, it's way worse.
Terrific.
What are legendary actions? I've heard about them. I just don't know what
It's
they are.
basically at the end of any creature's turn that's not yours, you can use like one of your action points you get to make a certain type of action.
Okay.
Like his tail attack was, like one of the actions he could do.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's kind of weird. Cool. So he does that, and that will be the end of his turn. Then we move on to Gregory the Second, who is going to. Gregory is going to basically turn. You see him kind of like pivot over. He sticks his hand out to Char, and they both kind of like you see him like almost like trade off something, and he sprints up. He basically runs straight up, and by the way, he's not paying attention to this ball. He's going to run up right here, and at point blank range, throw the gem.
I'll be right back.
Okay. He's going to throw the gem right into the body of the dragon, and the dragon is going to have to make a saving throw. And with that,
Does he make it?
you see the gem itself spread out webs all over the place, basically trying to make a net around the dragon itself, and it collapses in and traps the dragon.
Nice.
Oh.
And so this thing is now restrained. Wherever my... Here we go. Boom. It is now restrained in this net. And Gregory goes, "Now's the time to act!" And with that, we move to Dazu and Dazu.
Okay.
Now's your time.
So, I think what...
Oh, he ended the turn. Since he ended the turn there, what kind of saving throw do I make for him?
Oh no! You put him in the fireball. Let's see. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the spear makes a dexterity saving throw, taking 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
2d6. Or
Okay,
dexterity saving throw.
Dex. Cool. What is the
And
save?
it's a dex of 15.
He got a 16. Thank you.
Yeah, so he's good.
Okay.
Well, he takes half as much damage still,
okay,
actually.
so roll it. Yeah.
Let's see. Thank you for allowing me to use my new dice, Johnny.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's get low numbers.
You're the one throwing anyways, so.
Well, that's a 5, and that's a
Man.
6.
Okay,
So
so
11.
Sorry, these dice
11
are loaded. I put them in my dash.
Yeah, 11 halves, so that's, it's going to be, what, 5?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you could have just probably rolled 1, but
yeah, but it's better just to roll both, Yeah. Okay, so, cool. Dazu and Dazu.
Okay, so I believe how far? Okay, so we're both in range. I think Dazu and Dazu Prime, Dazu Clone and Dazu Prime are gonna both pull out their crossbows and make attacks, and they both get sneak attacks since there's multiple people within 5 feet of the dragon.
Yes.
Okay, so here's Dazu Prime. He's gonna use Tides of Chaos to re-roll.
Okay.
didn't Dazu Prime use Tides of Chaos
No,
to?
that was Clone Dazu.
Okay.
So it was a little better, but it wasn't by much. It was only 13. So
This was with advantage, right?
no, I don't get advantage because
You get advantage because it's restrained.
Oh, it's restrained.
Yep.
No, I did not.
Yep. So you'd roll advantage.
So you just want me to roll it now?
Yeah, you would roll advantage.
You're rolling an attack,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
That's
don't
better,
roll those
actually.
dice.
Yeah, and you know what? Don't roll those. I'll take your 13.
I got 19 total.
Okay, so 19 on the first one.
Yep, on the first one.
Okay,
and
so
then
that's a hit.
and then 18 for the other one.
That's also a hit.
Okay, so
And this would be with
8
sneak
and
attack
2d6.
damage.
Yep. That is 9 for the first one. And 12 for the second one.
Okay. So you said 9 and 12?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's piercing damage.
Yeah. Alright. Cool.
Alright, and then I guess we will stay where we are. Actually, instead before I'm gonna move Clone Dazu like 15 feet this way to be kind of closer to Minara. So
Okay.
yeah, like right here.
Cool.
And then we'll end our turn.
Okay.
So sorry about that. I'm back.
Yep, you're all good. So you were
Accidentally
then,
flame grilled our new friends.
Oh no.
yeah. So now it is on to Ito. Let's see. How far is he currently? He is that far. You're gonna see Ito reach in his pouch, grab a bunch of. You see him grab a bunch of herbs. He crushes it in his hand, and then he just arcs basically what looks to be kind of like just a mist of. It's like a mist of dust and stuff. Just fires out, kind of in a small ball almost. Fires out and slaps into the side of the dragon, and then all of a sudden you see from the heavens above, as a moonbeam is right on top of it. Just right on top of the dragon. And so the dragon is going to make a con save. That would be against.
If we have both moonbeams and the rolling ball o fire on this guy, like that's fantastic.
The dragon critically succeeded on that.
Silvery barbs from Dazu Prime.
Okay. We'll see how two can play at this game. Nat 20.
You're kidding.
I told you, bro. He took it out his easy bake oven. I'm not even playing.
Silvery barbs.
Wait, did you say the other one, Silvery Barbs?
Yeah, they both have reactions.
Oh my,
Oh my
gosh. Okay. No.
You using them now?
Is it?
I mean,
just another nat 20.
I've got 3 spell slots, so
And it fails.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
I only took 3 tries.
3 times the charm.
yeah.
Okay, so now.
I will also go ahead and roll both of their wild magic surges because of the. So
Oh no, Minara.
I'm really glad I'm far away from Dashu right now.
what's even funnier is I had just used it. Like it just moved. I mean,
You know, it'd be amazing. They both get the flumps.
that'd be pretty funny actually.
Oh my god.
Let me.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Dazu Primes.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, I clicked the wrong one. Let me. There we go. 37. Trying to remember if I know this one. Oh, great. Johnny, you get to control a creature Do you want to know what it is?
What is it?
A unicorn.
I get to just summon a unicorn and control it?
It's within 5 feet of me, and it disappears a minute later.
Oh my god, I actually have a unicorn in here. Wait a minute. Wait, which one is it, top or bottom?
I would say that was Dazu Prime. So top.
Okay. There is now a large unicorn right
And
next
you
to
control it, by the way.
So do I roll the initiative right now, or is it does its turn start now? Does
it just says
specify?
a unicorn controlled by the DM appears in a space within 5 feet of you, then disappears 1 minute later. I guess that leaves it up to you. Your call. If you want to be the unicorn now, you be the unicorn.
I'm gonna let his turn be right now.
Okay.
So it's
and
rapid
then-
dodge.
And then let me see what the other thing was that I got. And then for Clone Dazu, an eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight.
This is
So-
actually nutty.
So Clone Dazu just sprouts a third eye.
Does he lick that one too?
Hey, does anybody
can't reach
else
it.
see that unicorn, or have I just been eating too many rocks?
Okay, so yeah, well, Ito was gonna his turn in anyway, so I'll put the unicorn right behind him.
So
Guess it's just me. Must have gone insane recently.
it's a chaotic evil unicorn.
Let's see.
Where is Ito?
Did Ito get eaten?
Yeah, where did Ito go?
I didn't touch him.
Last I saw him, he was. Oh, where the fuck did he go? He's just gone.
Oh yeah, no. Why was he? What? I don't. Okay, that
I was
weird.
wondering what I missed while I was gone.
Ito just got eaten.
Hit when he. Oh no, that wasn't
The
Ito that hit
unicorn
so
ate
good
him.
though.
All right, so the unicorn is going to get summoned right next to Dazu, and you see the unicorn like it appears out of nowhere, and then it just looks down, and you see it kind of point its horn in Dazu's direction.
And he used animal friendship.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna mount the horse. But he doesn't have riding.
Yeah. First off, you can't use that because it's not your turn.
I know, I was just
Yeah,
joking.
Let's see.
I like how Johnny always makes the creatures attack us. Or attack me. Even though...
I mean, if you were just randomly summoned to a place by someone,
What is
you wouldn't wanna attack
what
them.
is your what is Dazu's technical alignment?
I think it's chaotic good. Let me check.
Okay.
Chaotic neutral.
Okay. Okay. So, you see it basically it points its horn towards you, and you see that it like kind of has a little glow to it, and then it kind of just it picks its head. It picks its head up and it just looks at you. It looks at you somewhat strangely for a second, before hearing the dragon roar, and then it just turns straight to the dragon, and you see it just as it then charges straight in the direction of the dragon.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, if you guys couldn't tell, unicorns
Am I
are
gonna
actually
get to roll
lawful
again?
good.
They're
What?
They're lawful good.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know, it'd be even more funny if it was a bicorn.
Let's see.
Meep meep.
God, yeah, it's got.
No, we need the good old Septicorn.
So it's
I
gonna
think that's
basically
buried out back.
you see it. Well, it starts running away from Dazu, and then it's just going to turn and just beeline straight for the dragon as it charges right into the side of this thing while it's down.
Jesus.
And so it's going to try to go for an attack with the horn. Okay, and it's going to get advantage. That's a hit. Okay. Dude, I'm more scared about you guys fighting the freaking unicorn than I am the dragon. This thing's actually
I was trying
insane.
not to ram the ball into the unicorn.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god!
The
The
unicorn.
unicorn
crit.
is obliterated.
So the unicorn is going to do 21 damage.
Jesus.
Jeez.
And that was just, and that was even like a critical, I don't think.
Then it's going to attack twice with his hooves.
Jesus, dude.
And it's going to get advantage on both of those. Oh wow, I rolled 9 twice, so okay, missed the first one. And
Or
then,
dragon.
And it, wow, all my low numbers. Damn. Okay.
Oh, dang.
So it missed both the
And
hoof
that's where
attacks.
Johnny's lows.
Yeah, that's where all the lows are. Oh my gosh! It's got these. Oh my
It's got bees?
gosh!
Bees?
My name is Michael with a B. Where's the B?
I think you missed a part.
That's the part.
Yeah, you literally you hear Gregory the Second just like he kind of you see his head glance over and he's just like, "Where did you get a unicorn?"
It just kind of appeared.
Well,
bought it
I'm
from
glad
the
it's on our
store.
side. Those things are dangerous.
Those things are dangerous.
They're bloodthirsty.
What do you think happened to Char's left eye? And Char looks Char looks over you, looks over at you, and he's covering one eye with his hand. He's
clone of-
covering
the third
the
one.
he's actually just covering the right eye.
Well, my clone just sprouted a third one. Maybe we can get you
Oh
another
my
one.
gosh. Minara, it's on to you.
Okay. I would like to. I think I would like to cast summon a healing spirit. Onto Dazu. It can just be the White Panther again.
Got 5. The Panther, the one that still haven't had
Wait.
time to crop out. Okay. So
Yeah.
right on top of
You can also
Dazu.
put it on the clone.
This is true, but I kind of wanted some healing in the center there, so if anybody needs to, they can like
Oh, okay.
walk into it and get the healing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna cast that. Which I don't think it heals at the moment. I think.
Well, I'm full health
Uh,
anyways. I think we're all full
Right.
health
I think we are too. Yeah.
For now.
for now.
Until
Um,
next turn, and we're like half dead.
Right. And then I would like to cast a moonbeam onto the dragon.
Moonbeam!
Double me.
Moonbeam!
Double moonbeam!
Okay.
Moonbeam
Wow.
squared.
Moonbeam. Bwah. Not 20, baby!
Oh,
I don't have any silvery barbs.
how dare. Oh, it does nothing.
I even messed up the roll there, and it hit my dice and bounced off of it.
See, that means you got to reroll, Johnny. I don't.
Nah.
That's an interruption.
So
You need to put that dice away for one session just to see how your rolls
you
are.
know what? That's a good point because I do have my cool dragon dice I could use.
Oh, there! Why haven't you been using that? That would be awesome.
Fine, I'll use the dragon dice. Oh, wait a minute! I have some dice here that can also be used for the unicorn.
Oh, there you go.
Because I have it's my joke dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because having the unicorn here is a fucking joke.
Imp dice are the best.
Yeah, it's my pink and
Yeah.
it's okay,
Those
cool.
are cool.
Yeah. Oh, you think that's
Would
cool?
be really fun
Oh,
to
the
get
cool-
Johnny.
Johnny,
the
if
cool
only-
ones,
if
the
only you
cool
had
one's
some
the
cool
dragon.
dice.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
That one is
love those.
If only you had some cool moonbeam dice.
I know, right?
We're not gonna pay $30 for moonbeam dice, especially when I don't even want it.
I want moonbeam dice. I might get moonbeam dice one day.
Oh my gosh.
Johnny, a set of giant dice. Like all the dice sets.
Okay,
Like
so
the whole dice set, but with giant ones.
either ways, dragon got the next one.
Yeah. I'm not even bothering to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so ready for it. I really wanted to roll
Yeah.
something. Fine. It's
anything,
fine.
Anything else?
I guess not. I guess I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay, cool. So the dragon is going to make a disadvantaged tail attack on Gel.
Have fun with that nerd.
Okay, does a 17 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
Okay, cool. I am gonna have fun with this then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Then I gotta grab. No, that's D4. This one. Okay. Tail. It's gonna be 14 bludgeoning.
Oh, it's bludgeoning? Oh, well, currently I'm raged. So that's only 7.
Yeah,
See?
but it's,
Have
yeah,
fun
it's
with
just bludgeoning. Yep.
Is this the dragon? Are we on the dragon's turn right now?
No.
No, that was a legendary
No, okay.
action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's used 2 legendary actions so
yeah.
far.
Cool. Now it's on the dragon's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he takes the double moonbeam. The start of his turn.
Okay. So, let's roll for the dragon. So, we're gonna do the first one on Ito's. This is going to be, what was his con again? Oh, yeah. So he critically succeeds on that. And then he's going to roll for Minara's moonbeam. That's gonna be a 12.
12. It meets it. Oh, he
That's not a 12.
is going to take half
no,
damage.
that's not 12. That's a 10.
Oh, okay, then he fails.
Yeah, I don't know why my brain said that was okay. Yeah, no, that's so he fails.
No worries. Okay.
So he will take full damage from yours, but no damage from his.
That is 10 damage.
Okay.
10 radiant.
He takes 10 radiant. His was more of like a and yours is a so yeah. Got that. Oh, I completely forgot about this. Ooh, magic. You didn't realize it, but all of your feet were enchanted with something as you walked in. Now it's fucking gone. Because I completely forgot this is a frozen lake. You're supposed to have... It's difficult terrain.
Oh,
I'm glad I Misty stepped.
Well, no. It's okay. Sorry, my bad. This is not difficult terrain. I had this written down. This is not difficult terrain because it's not. Skater. Yeah, it's not difficult terrain. However, if you move 20 or more feet during a turn, you have to make a check or you fall prone, which would be is it a check?
is it a saving throw?
It would be a... I think I was arguing with myself on this too. It would be an acrobatics check.
So, do I need to roll that, or?
No, you don't need to roll. You had magical...
Okay.
Your feet were magically enchanted, and it just poof,
Okay.
went away.
Cool.
Yeah. So now, if you move 20 or more feet during a turn, that happens.
Gotcha.
I do need to roll. Unicorn doesn't have it, so I will roll for the unicorn.
Horse
Unicorn would have been
falls
fine
over.
anyways. Okay, cool. Cool. So for the dragon, it is actually onto him. Now let me check my notes real quick. Okay, so I roll for this.
He like a giant set of dice for Johnny, made out of like foam or something.
Oh, we want to pull that out? Wait a minute. Okay, guys, so we're gonna roll this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's actually what's ironic is it's a dice bag, but it's also a D20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The only problem is I mean I could take this off real quick, but I don't want it to be.
Well, he can't put that one in the oven, so we already have a better chance.
All right, so cool. So we're gonna have what was I gonna do with this? You already made me forget.
You were checking something for the dragon to do. I'm not entirely too sure what though.
Oh yeah, because I rolled that because I had to do that.
Or Dragon's turn just started.
Yeah.
Right.
So I had to roll that, and then then I was checking this. Sorry. Wait a minute. Alright, and so with this, it will attempt... So since it's right there, it is going to attempt to... Oh, I forgot it has this. Oh! Oh, there's no limit? Ew, I like this! So, it is going to use its frightful presence, a roar into the heavens, and now... Is there really no limit?
I mean, it is a dragon.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so let me find out the distance. Oh yeah, you're all within. Okay, because it tells me within 120 feet. So I need every single one of you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh God.
8.
Saving throw. Okay.
So
That's a
I have
D20, right?
I rolled a 12, and I'm gonna use Bless here as well to help me out with this.
14.
Okay. So I gotta roll for this. Good. Good. Also. Cool. If you got below a 12, you were now frightened for 1 minute.
Heck yeah. I
Let's
got a
go. The
13.
+1 helped.
Yep.
That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
So, I used Tides of Chaos with Clone Dazu, and he got a nat 20. So
Oh, okay.
What happens if you get a nat 1?
you're super scared.
You're
I'm super scared. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Your point.
You-
Your pants have been soiled, but not by precipitation.
yeah, you are frightened. Don't worry, you're not the only one frightened. So is the unicorn.
Oh, poor unicorn.
The poor unicorn. It was summoned and just immediately yelled at like a dragon.
Yeah.
Sorry, it stabbed it.
So you are in fact frightened. Not only are you frightened, man, you know what? Actually, I think there is. Wait a minute. There's something.
There's some other kind one where it like makes you have to run away, I think.
I was gonna say, yeah. Which one does this do? Does it just make me like so I can't get closer, or?
Yeah.
And I think you get disadvantage.
Frightened is just you get disadvantage against it. But you rolled a nat 1, so I'm like, well.
I was like so confident too because I have a +4 for my wisdom saving throws, and I was like, oh, I got this no problem. And then I see the 1.
And then I see the 1. Unfortunate friend.
Also, just to be sure, Dazu Prime got a 12.
Oh, I am an idiot. I don't know why I did this. So I completely wasted a spell slot, by the way. And you can totally get rid of that healing spirit. Because I completely forgot that both that and Moonbeam are concentration spells. I am a dum-dum.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Cool. Well, it's not like
Yeah.
it did anything.
No, I
do
was
you have-
hoping it would eventually, but it's fine.
Do you
We
have to
got a
roll?
ball of fire.
Do you have to roll concentration because you were frightened?
I have no idea. It does. I mean, at least Moonbeam doesn't say that it would end from a condition like that.
Oh, is Moonbeam not concentration?
It is concentration, but it says I have to roll concentration if I'm hurt. I believe.
You're not really hurt, you're just frightened.
Right.
Gotcha.
I'm just scared.
I didn't realize. I didn't know if you had to roll it for concentration for being frightened.
Yeah, this is a
Mm-mm.
magic one. Yeah, no, you're just frightened.
Just scared. Okay.
Yeah, because the other one is like you're actually like full on scared, and that one is a that's like more of a magical thing that happens.
Okay.
Which isn't a magical thing. This thing just makes you soil your pants.
I can't believe I didn't. I've been so remembering that both of those are concentration this whole time, and tonight I ended up forgetting it. I'm so mad at myself.
Get wrecked. Okay, so after it does that, it is now going to attempt to bite Torin. So
Who's taking the dodge action?
yeah, so he's well, he's got disadvantage anyways. So he's got disadvantage.
double disadvantage.
Double disadvantage.
Doesn't quite work that way.
Yeah.
Only in our
You
dreams.
gotta roll 3 dice and take the lowest. Of
And he just got a nat 20.
course he did.
No.
Oh, okay.
2 nat 20s.
He didn't get that, but he did get a 24 to hit.
God.
Torn, what's your AC?
Sorry, Torn.
It's Torin. I think that hits.
I think that's a critical hit.
So did he roll with disadvantage?
That was
He
with,
did.
he with disadvantage.
What's your AC?
Yeah,
Ah,
because he got a 24 and a 25. So he would hit with 24. What's your AC?
13. No.
Yeah, that's a critical hit.
A disadvantage critical hit. Ugh.
Don't
Would
you
you
just
roll, like,
love the
18?
10 up, 10 down rule?
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Did you roll 18 and 19 for the hits? Or something like that?
Not even close.
Really? He has that much added onto his hit?
Wouldn't you like to
Dang.
know, Weather Boy?
Well, I mean, considering Gil over here has a +8 casually to hit,
That's true.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like at least like a +10, +12 to hit.
Uh-oh, Johnny's dead. Would you roll max damage or something?
It's not max damage, but it probably still takes him out immediately.
Is it
And
over?
I mean,
Okay,
it probably is overkill.
Let me do some math.
Torn, you got your secondary character ready?
And Johnny was making fun of us for making fun of him for this encounter.
Okay, it's not overkill, but he does go down. That will be 26 piercing and 2 cold.
Hmm.
I actually rolled low. That's the bad part. Well,
Yeah.
somewhat low. It's about mediocre because I rolled some low numbers and some high numbers.
Even with the dodge action.
Even with the
What a
even-
pity.
Yeah.
Well, he had a disadvantage because he's grappled essentially.
But yeah, even then.
Yeah. Whoops. Okay. So now that it's done that, it's going to then make 2 tail attacks. At Gel, who is behind it with disadvantage. So or sorry, no, not that. Wait a minute. No, it can't make 2 tail attacks. Oh, it would make it with that. Okay. Okay, so it does that, and then it does. I'm gonna say that's it, because it's not allowed to make the tail. It would have been a claw, but I don't think trying to make a claw attack in this net just makes sense to me, even with disadvantage. All right, so we'll just go on with that. But it is going to end its turn by attempting to break out of this web.
I just saved a silver barbs, honestly.
Let's see. That's going to be a 25.
Yeah, I should have saved the silver barbs.
Yeah. It has broken out, and it has, in fact, stood back up.
Well, at least it's the end of its turn.
It is, and it's on to
And then
Novos.
it's gonna take some fire damage.
And Moonbeam.
From that ball.
Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Well, it took
Or do you-
it took Moonbeam at the start of the turn.
At the start
Yeah,
of the turn.
so now
that's
it
right.
takes. Oh, and it takes 2d6 now.
Wait, I thought it was also at
At
the
its
end
turn
of
in
the
the
turn.
thing.
Yeah.
No, it's just
Mine's
at
at
the
the
beginning
end
of
of
its
the
turn.
turn.
The beginning.
Oh, where's my d6? There's my d6.
Okay.
4.
Okay, so that's
and,
so it was a dex.
So-
and
Yeah, it would have failed because
Um,
that's an
hold on.
11.
oh, okay, cool. So it does hit. Give me
Yep.
1 second. So I rolled a 4. I'm just gonna make sure that there's nothing else that I have to do for this one. I think it's just 2d6 fire damage. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Oh, and a 5. So cool.
So
9.
9.
So it takes
9
9 damage.
9.
damage.
4 and 5 are not is 9.
Okay. The robots are taking him. We're gonna move on. Torin, I need you to roll for that saving throw.
Wait, what?
Right?
Oh wait, no, we're good.
Right? Or oh no, wait, we did pass over Novos. Sorry,
It's only when you end your turn.
when I end the when I end the dragon.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it doesn't affect Torn
Okay,
because
because I said Novos and then you said roll
recently.
and then you rolled that, so my brain was like, okay, cool, now he's done with his turn. No, okay, it is Novos' turn now.
Oh, okay, cool. yeah.
So,
All right.
Torin, you can keep that
Um,
success for when it comes up to you, though.
Don't forget the pylon.
Okay.
Or the
In
cube, I
that
mean.
case, I'm going to use my bone to roll it into the dragon so that he takes another 2d6. Or he's got to make a, let me see. Flaming sphere. Yeah, as a bonus action, you can move the spear up to 30 feet, rolling it along the ground. If you move the spear into a creature's space, that creature makes a save against a sphere, and the sphere stops moving for the turn. So he's got to make a save.
He gets a 24.
Yeah, the sphere stopped moving.
I think it's 24.
Let me just make sure.
Let's see. It takes that plus. This would be. Wait. This would be a dex save, right?
It just says if you move the sphere into a creature's space, that creature makes the save against the sphere.
Okay.
That's all it says.
So, yeah,
Oddly enough.
So dex. Okay, so it gets,
I would
it got an
assume it's a
18.
dex. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I think it passed. And it just stops moving.
Okay.
Um,
Well, if it makes the
Sorry.
if
Okay,
it makes
cool.
the save, or if it tries to do that, wouldn't that still do half damage?
that's what I'm looking at now.
Because I mean, it's saying that it makes like the same save it would before, and if that
Yes.
save before is half damage
Mhm.
still on a success, then roll the damage.
I don't. Hold on. I think it just moves into the creature, but I don't think it does damage.
It's fire.
That is
You
true.
literally said it makes the save. It's trying to do damage.
Yeah. It's just roll the damage.
Oh, if touched by the sphere. Oh, okay. All right.
It's trying to
A
do the
5.
damage.
It's trying. I got you. And a 4, so 9.
All right, so 9. So cool.
And then on my main attack, I'm gonna use my Scorching Ray. And I'm gonna roll for hit. It's gonna
How
be
long
dex.
is your scorching ray?
120 feet.
Oh my god.
My range is 120 feet for
Okay.
Scorching Ray.
Yeah. Okay.
It do be hurting.
Yeah.
It do be hurting.
Yeah. Fire that thing off.
All right. Cool. 23. Does that hit?
23 hits.
Okay. I'm going to let's see, and then roll. I'm just gonna roll. My dice have been helping me out, so I'm just gonna roll them. 2d6. Oh, a 2 and a 3. It's not as much. Is that per ray though? Hold on. I gotta check for Scorching Ray. I wanna hit the targets. Oh yeah, 3 fire rays. Okay, so that first ray is 2 plus 3. Oh my phone go. Yeah. So that's 5 for the first ray.
Okay.
6. 7, 8. 8 for the second ray.
Okay.
5. And then 6 for the last ray.
And 6 for the last one. Okay.
That thing kind of hurts.
Yeah. Cool.
And then I end my turn.
All right. Cool. As you end your turn, it is going to attempt to let's see. It is then going to basically beat its wings on the ground as it does a wing attack. Every creature within 10 feet of the dragon must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. So, Gel, our buddy Gregory II, Torin automatically gets a fail. So add a fail to that, Torin. And then you got the unicorn.
Oh, you said Dex?
Dexterity saving throw, yes.
Cool. I get advantage on it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a 21.
Okay, 21. That's good. So, alright. So you're good there. Gregory, let's see. Good. And then the unicorn. So unicorn's gonna get hit. Poor unicorn, just being summoned and beaten up. So the unicorn is going to be knocked prone.
Oof.
And it is going to take.
This poor unicorn.
My boy.
It's going to take 10 bludgeoning. Yep, and it is knocked prone. Then what was it? This dragon is going to fly straight up 40 feet into the air.
Raggy.
Yep. And so, pretty much, yep. That's going to fly into the air. Gregory is going to
Does
use his
anybody get-
reaction for opportunity attack.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-mm.
Can I also use an opportunity attack?
Yep. Gregory got a nat 20. And just so you know,
Nice.
I use the dragon dice. This is I'm just good. I'm just skilled with the dice. The metal dice has been put away. It's in a bag over here. It's
John, a
Yeah.
question.
what?
Does a 14 hit? If not, I'm gonna roll bless.
14 does not hit.
Cool, I'm rolling bless. I got a 4, so 18. Does that hit?
18 is a hit.
Cool.
So Gregory
I gotta roll some
Gregory
damage.
got a nat 20. He will in fact
So. Let's roll. Cool. I'm going to use Great Weapon Fighting to re-roll the 2 that I got. And I rolled a 10.
okay.
So I am doing, let's see, 18 damage.
Alright. So you hit it with 18 damage. You hear this thing scream in pain as it flies up into the air, getting pretty much 40 feet into the air. And it definitely looks angry and hurt. Yep. Then we move on to it would actually be, let's see, Novo's just ended his turn. Torin, so you got your fail. I saw, didn't you roll earlier when I asked you to?
Yeah.
Did you succeed earlier?
Yes.
Okay, then you can take that success and put it on. And then we'll move on to Gil.
Cool. Let me look at something real quick. Just let me see. You said it flew up 40 feet, right?
Yes. So it's
Cool.
35 feet above you.
35 feet. I am just going to ready my action.
Okay. Cool. What are you readying the action for?
An attack.
Okay. Well, I mean, I always have to make you specify. Could have been.
Oh,
Could have been. I mean, it could have been a spell. It could have been anything. You know.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't realize I'd have to notify you if I had touched myself.
Yeah. You do. You do
What do you
have.
mean? I touched myself.
The rest of the party may not know that you're touching yourself because you're invisible, but I have to know for the sake of convenience.
Okay.
Okay. So then we're gonna move on to your good friend Char the Goblin. Char is going to, in fact, use. Let's see, where's Char? Char's back here. Char is going to. Oh, that's actually really convenient. Cool. So he's gonna basically put a huge cube. He's gonna cast like a huge cube, pretty much right under the dragon, and it's gonna reach up and it's gonna barely hit the dragon. So, because it does. Wait a minute. It does that within. I mean, that's within range. It doesn't say a point. All right, cool. So he's gonna cast this huge ass freaking cube. Around the dragon flying in the air as he casts the slow spell.
Nice.
So the dragon is now slowed. I wonder if I have something that could be like kind of like that.
Slow just halves its movement speed, right?
Oh, it is a lot more than that.
Oh. Because I was going to say, because if it reaches it to 0, the dragon just falls out of the sky.
Let's try to see if I can.
It just turns it into Novos.
We'll, okay. It's not actually going to be asleep, but we'll just pretend it is. Okay, so, the affected target, okay, so the speed is halved. It takes a -2 penalty to the AC and dexterity saving throws, and it can't
nice.
use reactions.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. And however, reactions are not legendary actions, so
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
that
yeah.
in mind.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good.
On its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than one melee or ranged attack during its turn.
During its turn.
Yeah. Wow, that's actually really good. Wow, I just nerfed myself.
Mm.
Cool. But Char does that, and then he's gonna take the bonus action to hide. Okay, cool. So he attempts to hide.
Does he pop out of existence again?
No, he does not.
He screams, "Hi, it's me."
Cool. Then we're gonna move on to Gregory. Gregory is just gonna look up. He's got his rapier in his hand. He looks up. And he's just like, "Oh, come on!" And then he is going to. Well, there's not really much he can do other than magic missile.
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
He's going to catch.
Pew, pew, pew.
He's going to cast magic missile at the 3rd level.
Oh hell yeah! 5 darts, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that is 5 darts. Cool. So
Come on, all 4s.
that would be pretty crazy. It's gonna be 10 force damage. No, 11 force damage.
Hey, that's still not bad.
It's still not bad.
Good thing it doesn't have a brooch of shielding.
You're right. You are in fact.
So anyway,
right.
the dragon pulled out his brooch of shielding.
I don't think it can. No, it cannot. Cool. Okay, cool. So as he ends his turn, there. And you notice,
He's still in the air, right?
he is in the air. Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Dragon does look around, and you see him like quickly like scan everybody to find out where they are, and basically like he's just like kind of looking around, looking through every person that he can, the unicorn and all, just looking at every creature. Let's see. Then we're going to move on to it was, which one was it? It was this. Didn't I miss this?
You looking at his legendary actions?
I'm looking at the amazingness here. Now, which one was this? Okay, and so, as you're all like fighting this dragon and everything, you see, as you're fighting it, you notice like some type of like, I guess like weird magical dome, kind of like appears from like under the dragon, fires up into the air, covering pretty much the entire lake itself. And as this fires into the air, you all feel kind of like a little bit of, like all of you that's been hurt kind of feels a little bit of pain, and you notice that blood has formed where your wounds would have been. And right then, you notice appearing right behind Novos is a
Hey guys,
mage.
I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy. He's not my friend.
A mage pops out behind him and sticks a dagger right into his shoulder.
Why me? I'm gonna use shield, because that's an attack.
You should just wait.
Am I
until
able to
he
use
attacks.
shield?
Wait, you can use shield that way?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because it's still an attack.
AC.
So
Well, it wouldn't have helped me anyway, but I would
yeah.
think about it.
Unfortunately,
next time.
you could not shield this.
I can't shield his dagger.
I mean, you can attempt it,
It's a
but
surprise
it's
attack.
gonna hit you.
That's true.
anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What does it hit me for?
It is going to do.
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing I pulled out the dragon dice today.
Good.
Yeah. See, now these, and remember, these can't really be put in the oven.
Oh,
They
see,
are the
that
oven.
makes sense. They are.
They are. You're right. They are cooking the dragon eye on the inside, which makes a whole lot of sense because he did roll a nat 20 on that.
Oh, on hitting me, he rolled a nat 20?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm,
that
to
makes
hit.
sense.
Johnny said, "RNG who? It's just a skill game."
RNG.
Johnny
I
said
barely
skill
know
issue.
more.
Skill
That's
issue.
going to be let's see. That 10 piercing.
That's not bad. I just look at him and I'm like, why would you do that?
We're fighting a dragon. Do you not? see
Yeah, we're
giant
fighting a
over there?
dragon. What is your problem?
What's the
And
problem?
I just I pull the knife out of my shoulder and throw it on the ground. Because, I still have like 20 hit points, so he didn't do that much damage to me. So I'm just frustrated, if anything. I'm just pissed off that he stabbed me.
Cool. So he does that, and then, ooh, there's something else. Wait a minute, I gotta look at this. We're almost there. I just have to make sure, I'm doing all this right.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Yep.
He'll know this. Don't worry.
Born back from his nap. I love when random mages come and stab me in the shoulder. That's my favorite part of D&D.
Yeah, no, it's
That's my
actually
favorite
great.
activity.
It's
Yeah, don't worry,
It's
I'll-
actually amazing.
Stab you in
Did
the
you-
shoulder every morning.
Did you roll to see who the mage attacked, or was it just like, no?
It was the same rulings that I had on the face spider. It was whoever was in the back, and it was between you and Minora, and I was like, well, I attacked her last
okay.
time.
Oh, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Sharing the love.
Sharon
Well,
will-
I mean, all I got was I'm only feared, or I'm only frightened rather.
do you want me to go? You want me to go
he's
stab
referring
you
to the
too?
fact that he had the spider attack you last time.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, fuck that spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only fair that he shares the sneak attacks.
Right. That's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I was looking through some of the stuff that he may or may not have. Wow, what a useless character in such an open area.
Oh no.
This is
Get wrecked, scrub.
yeah. Honestly, get Rex Scrub. How big's this?
How has he managed to kill so many mages already?
Stealth.
Oh yeah, that works. Okay, cool. Yeah. So he ends his turn. And then we're gonna move on to Dazu. So it is
Does he
Dazu
say
and Dazu.
anything to me, or does he just stab me and then be quiet?
He whispers something, but you can't understand it. It's almost like Actually, wait a minute. I gotta figure out what languages do you speak?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Would be features and traits.
No, it's on the left side. It's literally on
Languages.
the left side.
Oh, languages. Yeah.
Languages.
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Giant, and Ogre.
Oh, okay. You actually do speak this. So he speaks Elvish to you, and as he stabs you.
Wait, Johnny.
What?
Can we just take a second to appreciate the fact that you thought the half elf
Yeah,
did not
I
know
couldn't
Elvish?
speak Elvish.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was a half.
Gross.
Sorry, dude. Look, I thought the half was like half like I don't know brain cells. I didn't realize it was.
I mean that too.
Well, I
but-
mean, yeah, but like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
I did forget. I did forget he was a half elf. You see, he never talks about his Elvish. It's mostly just the human part, the stupid
What are you
part.
talking about? I remember hearing him a few times go.
he
Yeah,
has mentioned several times that about the elf.
I don't really look, man. I'm not hearing that. I'm just hearing the stupidity of him in his top hat.
Makes sense.
So,
Yeah, you've never seen even an elf this dumb.
yeah, honestly.
You know, I'm almost half surprised that Nolos didn't get stabbed. He's like, hey man, why'd you stab me? Do you want some of my pocket chicken?
You see this
I
cool
did take off my hat, my hat, and
At
offer him
least-
some pocket chicken.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least it was your shoulder and not the hat.
I mean, depending on what he says to me,
So-
I'm probably just gonna tell him that his mother is a whore, and then go Elvish.
Yeah. So he comes up and he stabs you in the shoulder, and he whispers in your ear, "You are in my way."
I tell him his mother is a whore, and I take the dagger out and I throw it on the floor.
Okay, on to Dazu.
Okay. Dazu Prime is going to bonus action hide.
Okay.
That is a 21.
Okay.
And then he's going to attack the dragon
Okay.
with advantage because he's hidden.
Okay.
Uh, I'm trying to decide whether I should try and re-roll this because I have a Tides of Chaos. I got a 9, which is a 14, and the other was lower. That's the higher roll, is 14.
14's the higher roll. Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
a miss.
Okay, so I'm gonna Tides of Chaos
Okay.
and re-roll. No. Okay, so
No.
I got a 2. Clone Dazu will bonus action hide as well. That is an 18, and he will attempt to attack the mage killer.
Okay.
Alright, and he's rolling with advantage as well. That is a that is a dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20 is a hit.
Okay. And that's with sneak attack. Oh, that's not really that good. That's only 5 damage. 5 piercing.
5 piercing.
Yep.
You stabbed him and it just got stuck.
Alright.
Okay.
And I will end my turn.
Okay. It is on to Ito. Ito is going to... let's see.
I just realized Noah still hasn't used the cube.
I'm just about to blast this wizard.
So he is going to cast Sanctuary on Novos. He is then going to run, or he's going to walk 30 feet into, well, okay, let's go 25, about right there. So he's kind of in the center of everybody if he can. Yeah.
Does he slip, Johnny?
Oh, that's a good point.
He's got...
I feel like I sometimes align with the chaotic and I love it.
Yeah, he's good. So he walks out, gets in the middle, he's like holding his footing and everything. But he did cast Sanctuary on Novos. And then...
How much... Does that heal?
No. Sanctuary basically, whenever you ward a creature within range against an attack, until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So basically, if he tries to stab you again with a dagger, then he has to make a Wisdom saving throw in order to actually land it. Or like to even make the attack itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he puts that on you. What is this? Wait, what is this?
Minute is 10 rounds, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So... Oh, actually... Wait, before he walks out... I completely forgot Ito had this. You see Ito, basically, like, he's got a bunch of, like, weird mystical herbs. He takes it and crushes it on your shoulder, as he's also casting Warding Bond.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he does that for his action, and then his bonus would be Sanctuary. Warding Bond, this spell wards a willing creature you touch and creates a mystic connection between you and the target. As long as you are within 60 feet of him, you are going to gain a +1 bonus to your AC and saving throws, and you have resistance to...
Oh, nice.
And you have resistance to all damage.
What?
Yeah. So you take half
damage?
of it. It says resistance to all damage, so you take half of all your damage.
Nice.
Also,
Very nice.
each time it takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. So he's going to be sharing. Oh, that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you have a resistance.
I see, because that sounded pretty broken. Without him taking half damage.
Yeah.
As well.
Basically, he would be taking half of that damage, and you would take the other half. So
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Basically, like a better version of Dazu.
Yeah. That's pretty easy to do.
So yeah.
What?
Cool. Yeah. So that's his turn. And we're going to move on to the unicorn. Because I know everybody loves the unicorn, right?
Yeah, it's
Unicorn's
Ram
a
it
fan
again.
favorite.
It's on the ground.
Yeah.
Fan favorite.
The unicorn is going to get up, and this thing is going to... Oh, actually, wait a minute. At the end of the turn, before it gets up, I forgot. The unicorn has things it can do.
And it is frightened of the dragon.
Yeah. It is frightened. However, right before, at the end of the other turn, Ito's turn, he is going to use his legendary action to heal himself. Yeah, unicorns get legendary actions. It's so cool. I might bring them up.
Heck yeah, dude.
Johnny's just rolling the legendary actions right now.
I mean, sorry. Here we go.
Johnny's like a kid in a playground with this unicorn.
You're darn tootin'. He is gonna restore, I think, all of his health. Oh no, wait,
Heck
sorry,
yeah.
I put a minus. Wait a minute. There we go. So add that back, and then we're going to plus that. Yeah, he restores all. He basically restores all of his hit points.
What a G.
Then onto his turn, he gets up. He's going to get up. He is going to. He's going to then reach down and touch his horn against Torin. And he
Just fires a beam at him, kills him.
is going to stab.
It casts Hyper Beam.
How come I get an
It's
angry wizard and
effective.
he gets a unicorn? That's not fair.
Let's see. That's going to be. He is going to heal Torin for 14 hit points. So yeah, Torin is back up with 14 hit points. Congratulations, Torin! You're not dead.
Yay!
But you're about to be.
Yeah.
That
anyway, the
that is
dragon.
its turn. It's on to Minara.
I'm still angry at myself for the concentration spells. Anyways, I'm going to. I can't move, right? Or wait, can I?
You can't move toward the dragon.
I can't move towards the dragon. Do I make any sort of like saving throw to try and break the frighten or no?
1 sec. You do, but I'm trying to see when you do it. Wait a minute.
I think it's the end of the turn.
Okay. Well, oh wait
I'm
for.
not sure, though.
Yeah, it's the end. Well, let me do that for the unicorn real quick. So you can attempt to try to break it at the end of your turn. Unicorn is no longer scared of the dragon.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Woo!
So it'd be at the end of your turn. But you cannot move any closer to the dragon.
Okay.
And if you would decide to attack him, it's going to be disadvantage. Or if you decide to attack
Okay.
anyone inside of him, it's disadvantage. So even if you attack the mage killer. So
Okay. Well then, I want to move to the east. I want to get a little bit. Can I get within 30 feet of the mage killer?
So 30 feet of the mage killer. Yeah. That would be you running 30 feet as well.
I want to get within 30 feet of him. Yes.
Yes. So you would also have
So-
to move 30 feet, which means you're also going to have to make a
Right.
save.
Right.
Or
Okay.
Or yeah, you're going to have to make a acrobatics check.
Okay.
Keep yourself
Minara's just gonna hit her face on the ice.
You know what? Before I move, I want to first cast level 1 healing word on Novos.
Bet.
Okay.
So that is 1. That is a 3. 3 plus 2. So that is 5 healing.
Cool.
And then I think I want to, for my chalice healing, I don't think I can hit anybody actually. Bowser, you're not hurt, right?
Yeah, I'm not hurt. I haven't taken any damage yet.
Okay, yeah. So my chalice healing is
Keyword yet.
it's not even worth me doing the chalice healing at the moment. Okay, so now I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna make. You said the acrobatics check.
Yes.
Okay.
Do a front flip.
Oh man,
Oh no.
this dice is going in jail, even though I like it a lot. It's a 5.
Oh yeah. So you run 20 feet and you fall face first into the ice.
And she slides the last 10.
Can I slide the last 10?
No.
All right.
That's funny.
Like, I'm like, yeah, you
Because
got it. And then I just frown as she hits her face against the ground.
Listen, I'm not good in ice, okay? Do I still have an attack, or is it like, do I not because I fell prone?
No, you still have it. So
Still have it. Okay.
you can't get back up
Well,
though
then-
because you would have to use half the movement, which is 15, but you've already used that
Right.
movement. So
And I just want to attempt to fire a guiding bolt at the mage killer. I know it's at disadvantage.
if
Gotta
that's just
try
what
it.
you want to do.
That's what I wanna do. I'm gonna use these dice here. Okay, that is a 11 to hit.
An 11 does not hit.
Tonight's not my night, guys. I'm sorry. That's my turn.
Everybody has tough days. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, Novo's a
Linhart's just having a bad one.
she's had
Yeah.
a really
Most of
bad
every day.
day.
Just remember, at least you're not Torin.
This is true. Torin, I'm pretty sure Torin has a death wish.
Cool. So now that is Manara's finished, it is on to
Yep.
the dragon.
Wait, can I make my save? See if I break
Oh
the
yeah,
frighten.
yeah. Go on ahead.
Yeah, cute. Is that just a D20?
Am I still frightened?
So
I don't think you were frightened.
no, you were unconscious.
You were just not. Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's
can't.
just a D20,
Yeah,
right?
you can't be frightened when you're unconscious. So, no,
I had nightmares
it is
of
a
him,
wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Yep.
Nat 20. Finally, something good.
Oh, you got nat
Yay.
nat 20?
24.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you broke out of it. So you were no longer
Finally.
frightened. You
Yay.
were still prone.
Something good.
That smack on the
That's fine.
that smack on the ground made you go, you know what? Honestly, the ice is more dangerous than the dragon. Okay, cool. So we're gonna move on to the dragon now. The dragon is now going to.
Moonbeam.
That's true. Moonbeam.
Oh yeah, it is Moonbeam.
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 I'm pretty sure he's above the ball of flames, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
no,
he's like 40 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Which Moonbeam does hit him still because it's a 40-foot high.
Gotcha.
It's also like
Moonbeam.
coming from the sky.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, it's 40 feet high. Yeah. That would be. Let's see. So it passes on Ito's. Just a normal pass there. And then it's going to get a 12 for Manara's Moonbeam.
12, I think, meets it.
Okay.
So
success.
Um,
It takes
he's gonna
half
take-
But
damage.
no. I think I'm
he's
gonna
gonna
save
take
my
half.
silvery barbs. I was gonna silvery barbs, but I think I'm
no.
gonna save.
Yeah,
Save
save
it.
it.
Just save it for maybe
When the
attacks or
dragon
something.
attacks, yeah.
Right. He takes half damage still, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what my thought
Uh,
was. Just half damage.
That's a 12, so he takes 6.
That's not bad. Damage is damage.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Takes. Okay. Then we do.
It's adding up.
It is adding up.
Yeah.
Okay. You said 6.
Yes, 6.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 12.
So yeah, basically it gets hit by the boom beam. It's pissed off, and you see it fly forward and down. And I'm not gonna do like exact math, guys. I really don't want to deal with Pythagorean theorem or anything like that.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. So we're gonna go.
I don't blame you.
He's gonna fly down here. Kind of, or he's gonna fly, kind of pretty much right at Edo, and as he gets right here at Edo,
You mean Char?
Char. Sorry. Yeah, Char. I forgot. You'll have more than one NPC now. So he's gonna come down here, and as he gets to Char, blast out a breath attack.
Fun.
All of you in this area, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Johnny, question about how high in the air is he right now?
I mean, he's only like 5 feet in the air, like,
Okay.
you know, like he's not touching the ground yet, but he's still like he's pretty close.
Do I have any sort of advantage for being prone?
Actually, wait a minute.
Oh, do I have a
Oh, wait,
disadvantage
no,
for
you
being
no,
prone?
because it's just no, it's Constitution anyways, so no. You would have
Okay.
disadvantage on Dexterity, but it's Constitution, so no, it's just a straight roll.
Okay, so
Okay.
do I make a constant saving throw?
No, you're not in the cone.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay, this is my new favorite
see
dice.
that
That's
green
another 20.
area?
I got 15 and 16.
Okay, so that's gonna hurt like a bitch. Okay, now onto this one.
Why is it all my saving throws and checks have been 20s? But everything else has been awful. Everything else has been terrible.
I think we should just really adopt that mantra of at least we're not Tauren.
Thorin's a dragonborn too, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
He's a
You
draconic
think he would have some type
lion
of advantage
sorcerer,
against-
too. So he's like doubly.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You would think he would have resistance against dragon attacks.
What color is Tauren, by the way? What
He's
color
black,
is Tauren's
I
scales?
think.
He's black scales? Okay. Yeah, that'd probably be why, because Tauren doesn't
Is it-
worship, isn't a frost.
That makes sense.
I'm green.
Oh, green.
He's green, yeah.
But I did
True.
drink the frost resistant potion.
Unfortunately, that did not help you with the buddy.
Yeah.
I think it was also because he
It
was.
didn't help with the bite, though.
Yeah.
With the frostbite.
So if you got
Frostbite.
if you got below a 19, you failed.
God.
Jeez. I'm glad I rolled 20. I got 22 in total.
What happened
Okay.
to the like 12 earlier?
So both Dazu and Clone Dazu fail.
Holy.
Okay,
Maybe this is a different.
I
pack.
had one last thing. So, oh god. Do I want to use that here? I have to.
Use it.
So, as a reaction, you see Char. I had to. Char chucks out a he ends up like chucking basically another orb, and he throws it right at Dazu, who's standing pretty much within 10 feet, chucks it, and as soon as it hits the ground, he teleports right to Dazu and pushes him out of the way. And so, as he does that, Char rolls a nat 1.
Oh no, Char!
Oh no!
Char's become charred.
Oh. And I
Just let me use my second character. Poor Char.
The silvery barb's the damage.
You can't. That's not how that works.
Oh yeah, unfortunate.
Char, you can have my nat 20. I'll swap with you. I'm kidding.
Is it in the lore that he gets a nat 1?
No. He literally rolled a nat 1.
Ability.
No, he
Okay.
literally rolled a nat 1. Like that's got nothing to do with anything else. He actually rolled a
Yeah,
nat
he
1.
still rolled in that one before he even did that.
Yeah, I thought it was just for the lore he sacrifices himself.
So, well, how much damage does Dazu still take? Because Clone Dazu is still in the range.
If you succeeded on a success, it is 28 damage.
Oh my god!
Ouch.
If
Wait,
you
but I crit saved. Is that? Do I take it? Nothing?
yeah, you take nothing.
Yeah,
If
crit
you
save.
Crit save.
Okay.
Takes
Crit
nothing.
save. You're fine.
Jeez.
you just been charred.
Well, technically, you got
On
got
a
frostbite.
fail.
That's 56.
Wait a minute.
damage.
First off, who is? Wait, did I push out Dazu Prime or Clone?
You pushed out Dazu Prime.
Okay. You take 57 damage on a fail.
So he failed.
he crit failed, didn't he?
I believe I am overkilled.
You not get knocked out immediately, and your magical item that had Dazu Clone on it breaks as
Oh,
Dazu
no.
Clone was in fact overkilled.
So Dazu Clone is overkilled, but I am still up? Or
You-
am I...
no, you're knocked out.
Okay, I'm knocked out.
You're just knocked out, but Dazu Clone is gone forever.
Okay.
Dang.
Ito is going.
He goes poof. He's dead. Gone.
Forever. Just shatters.
He freezes in place like a statue.
Yeah.
Ito gets blasted.
Gosh.
And
He is
he will take half damage as he succeeds. He
Okay.
Oh
does.
my god.
Yeah. So that means with the 27 halved, or sorry, no, 57. 57 halved. He's going to go down, but he's fine other than that. And he is unconscious.
That would have even knocked out me. I have a max of 54 health.
Yep.
Or with that
Um,
was with the plus 10.
Yeah. However,
But
Char takes a whopping 114
Double
cold
damage.
damage.
Oh, Char.
And
We
with
just see
this-
Char
and-
just get
and-
taken out by a
and with
snowstorm
that-
and immediately frozen.
And with that, you see Char. He gets blasted in the back with this whole thing as he pushes Dazu out of the way. Dazu sees this, and he gets hit with a good portion of it as he pushes him. And Dazu kind of gets hit with the very edge of the attack, passes out, his magical item breaks, and all of you see Char get frozen in place like a popsicle. And then
no.
he tips over, cracks to pieces.
Holy.
And you just hear as Gregory II turned over, you see him drop to his knees. Char!
Oh my god.
Reminder, this is in fact a dragon.
I don't think any flex safe is gonna save that.
It wouldn't be as bad, but right now we don't have the protection dome over us, so he's just going.
Yep. And so, after the dragon does that, basically comes down, goes out here, and then it is going to continue to fly for another...
Its movement, like, halved because the slow earlier?
You're right,
Yeah.
it is. So it does not. It goes right there and it stops. So it comes down. It is flying about 5 feet above the ground. It goes about 5-10 feet, somewhere around there. You know, enough that if you stand next to it, you can still hit it. It comes down and gets there, blasts everybody. And now, let's see, 40. You know what? Actually, use all of its movements. No longer flying. It is landed on the ground as it blasted, and then, it is going to end its turn, where we are going to go on to Novos.
Right next to the mage.
I'm just
Right
I'm
next
just
to the
gonna
mage
look at
killer.
Chard, like where Chard was, and be like, Chard, more like got hard. And then, and then I'm going to turn to the mage, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to bitch slap him, and then take the cube out of my pocket, aim it at the dragon, and throw it on the ground.
But you wouldn't throw it. You would just channel your magic into it and fire it.
Oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna channel my magic
Yeah,
into it and fire it.
Cool.
Do I still bitch smack the?
Yeah, sure. You just give him a nice little pimp slap.
Yeah, there we go.
Doesn't do any damage, but you do that.
Yeah, good.
So this thing is going to fire out in a 60-foot straight line right at the dragon. And as it does that, it is going to make a Dex saving throw. It fails.
Oh no.
No. The dragon fails.
No, that's good.
Oh, okay, good.
The dragon fails.
I was wondering if you were just joking on that.
And Novos, I need you to roll 10d8 radiant damage.
Jeez. Should
Might
I
have used
use?
D Beyond for that.
You probably
So
should
am
have
I-
brought that up
die-
earlier.
Actually, I think
So
I
should
do
I use
remember
D&D
telling you
Beyond?
guys it does that. I think I remember
Yeah,
when
I
I
think
gave
I'm
it
gonna
to
use
you.
D&D.
I so
Yeah.
Yeah.
like his like
How
second
many?
turn.
How many? What do I roll?
10d8.
10d8.
10d8. Okay.
So I would just use D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. 36.
Okay, you said 36?
Oh wait, actually, hold on. Can I use? Actually, give me 1 second, because I might be able to re-roll some of those bad ones. Because I'm
Okay.
channeling my magic, right?
It's
Because I have my meta magic,
it's just that
and-
you're using your magic to activate it, but it just fires. Like
Okay,
it's just a
cool.
magical item
because-
doing that. Yeah.
Flavor text.
Yeah.
Because I might, because I can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll 5 of those dice that are low.
No, it's
I can't do that? Okay.
It's
It's
its own
flavor
thing.
text.
It's its own. Yeah.
Okay.
In order to activate, that's why this is a
Flavor text,
magical
gotcha.
item in a magic competition. You have
Okay,
to
cool,
channel
cool.
some sort of magic. But yeah. Cool.
That makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So you said 36. Like you
Yeah,
said
that's what he said.
36. Okay. So Novus, you fire this ray right through the dragon, and this thing fails and gets blasted right in the chest, and you see it like as it hits it, it like stumbles back and it continues to fire the beam like for like a full 6 seconds. This thing is drilling into the scales of the dragon,
Christ.
and as it just into the side of it, you see it pierce the scales, and I need you to tell me, how do you want to do this?
Oh, this is epic. This is epic. All right, so after I turn around and just bitch slap the fuck out of that magic or the evil wizard, I'm like, let's go! And I slam down the beam and I shoot it directly into the dragon. And I'm holding it in my hand, so it kind of like jiggles a little bit as I'm holding it at the dragon. And I just slice it directly upward, cutting that dragon in half.
And as you cut it in half, the front half of it slams against the ground, and the back half seems to kind of like get lifted somewhat in the air. And as it falls over and you see it completely in half, you notice that it does not, in fact, turn to dust.
Oh no!
Oh, I just killed a real dragon, boys.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Is there like?
I just want to.
Is it raining blood?
Yeah. I just want to see the reaction of the evil wizard
there's
after
blood
I've done this.
everywhere. This thing is in half, and as that fires off,
Does the evil wizard get scared after I've just pulled this off?
no, he looks very
damn.
much determined to kill something.
Oh, okay.
As we move on, and yeah, cool. Anything else? That was an action, by the way, to fire that thing.
Yeah, no, that's
Okay.
I just turn back around and deadlock eyes with the evil wizard.
Yep. On to Torin.
We're not like. We're
Okay,
not
go.
teleported out. We're still in the arena.
Nope, you still have this huge dome around you.
Jeez.
Yeah, so it's like we're in the arena, but we're also in like a magic dome.
Yeah.
Right.
Far. Is he?
Yeah, this magic dome covers like the entire icy lake.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh wait. I better remeasure that again. Okay. It's right here. I'll Misty Step. Then I'll use a Chaos Bolt on the wizard.
Right. You're gonna fire catapult onto the wizard.
Chaos Bolt.
Okay. So he's gonna make a save.
Does a 20 hit?
Okay, he makes that. 20 is a hit. Yes.
14 damage.
14 damage.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I feel like this wizard is just taking a majority of emotional damage.
So is it my turn now?
Nope, can't do anything. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's on to Gel.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'm not raged anymore.
Yeah, no, you haven't taken damage or dealt any
Yeah.
in a while, so.
Yeah, I'm not raged anymore. Let's see here. Go and do. I want to move 30 feet to the square right here. So, I gotta roll. What again? You said athletics,
No, acrobatics.
acrobatics. I failed that. I got a 4, and I think it's +7. Let me check. Trying to think.
He'll just hits his face against the ground.
Yeah, even if it's a plus.
+5.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. So, yeah, you would fail that. You ran 20 feet up.
Yep.
Okay, so you run 20 feet up and then you fall prone.
God, I hate this ice.
Oh, it's almost like
It just makes a fool out of everybody.
It was almost like maybe Char was the one that like gave you these cool magical like boots to run around.
Poor Char.
Well, that's the end of my turn.
I just want y'all to know I'm as sad that Char died as you guys did because holy shit, Char. He was
went out in a blaze of glory.
He was gonna be such a great character, and then
Like, what are we gonna tell his family now?
Well,
I
his
mean,
family
Gregory
just
watched
like-
it.
His grandkid will never see him again.
Cool. So we're gonna move on to Gregory the Second. Gregory looks up, sees this dome, and he looks straight at the Mage Killer with pure hatred. As you see that he is going to So he's going to walk up. He will, in fact, make his check for that. He succeeds. And then, as he gets here, because he would be, yeah, okay. As he gets here, he will, in fact, use another 3rd level magic missile.
He's not messing around.
Bro's angry right now.
He is angry.
He is seeing red.
Yep. And so he is going to. I was not expecting to use the Mage Killer on him. Wow, my gosh. So.
The Mage Killer outlived Char, Johnny. How do you feel?
He is going to get a total of 10 damage. Some pretty crap rolls, I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
Yeah.
He sees red, but he just doesn't hit anything.
So, oh well, no, I mean they
He's
hit,
so
they just don't do damage.
infuriated.
Or, yeah.
He
just
can't,
not-
he can't
yeah.
focus straight. Yeah.
He's blinded by rage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Then you're going to have the Mage Killer. This is going to be very interesting to do. The Mage Killer is then going to fire off a. You see him basically like, kind of. You see.
Have we done the unicorn's turn? I just thought about that.
It's not the unicorn's
Yeah.
turn yet.
Okay.
I
Also,
forgot if we
Ito's
did the
moonbeam.
unicorns.
Oh, yeah.
Ito's moonbeam wouldn't be up anymore.
Oh yeah, his moonbeam wouldn't be up. You're right. So, you see him basically points his finger behind you guys, and you see like a small like little dark beam fires out of it, and it hits a point, which then erupts, firing out what seems to be like kind of like black tendrils. that attach to each and every one of you. As it's starting. Wait a minute. Gotta make sure I position this. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Every single person here. It is going to. Let's see. Where is your? Everyone needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Do I auto fail? And does Edo auto fail?
Yes, you would auto fail. Yes.
Okay.
So, but
Where my
luckily,
dice
it's
go?
only one fail.
Yeah,
There it is.
but it doesn't it. Well,
I
It's
rolled. I
like
got
what
a
it is.
9.
Okay, 9 plus 5,
Doesn't it? What?
14.
What was that, Zach? You were giving me ideas.
nothing. I was just asking. Like, I was gonna say, does it make me have a death save fail? I mean,
Yeah. It adds one fail. Yeah.
that's what I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically asking.
Yeah.
Just gotta hope I don't get a nat 1.
So
got
what
3.
would I got a nat 1.
You got a nat.
Uh-oh.
You got a nat 1.
What's gonna happen to us anyway?
I got a nat 1 because apparently there's no numbers between 1 and 20 on these die for me. It's either 1s or 20s.
Have you tried turning them off and on again?
What kind of surface are you rolling on? Maybe that's affecting it.
A dice tray that I just recently bought.
Return it.
It's
It
not a lot
sucks.
of bounce because I found that with dice sometimes the bounce helps.
No, it doesn't really bounce. It actually more so stops the dice like a little bit better.
Yeah, so because I roll on my desk and sometimes I get some really good rolls with the bounce.
Yeah, I mean, I was rolling on my desk, but then my dice tended it fell quite
Yeah, I
often, so I was
understand.
like, "Eesh, yeah. Johnny, am I dead?
Give me a second.
Give me a second is not a good answer. Oh no.
It was a total of 3, if that helps.
It may just be a pass-fail thing, so...
I did say I was really excited for this fight earlier.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Oh no, Johnny is contemplating life decisions right now.
I think Johnny just killed Manara.
Is Johnny going to have to sleep on the sofa?
So anybody who rolled lower than a 17,
Hey, ouch.
it's gonna take 40 necrotic damage.
Jesus
I have
Christ.
resistance.
Christ.
I have resistance
You
to
have
that.
resistance to necrotic?
I do. Yes.
Then you are so convenient because you would take 80. But because of resistance, it would go to 40.
I am at 7.
So you would be taking
Did you
full
say
damage.
80?
That,
I'm unconscious.
that would,
I'm down. Yeah.
yes.
80?
No, you would take 40.
40.
I think that just...
That's still bad.
Wait, isn't that his third failure?
Torin came back up.
It was-
No, it's not even my failure. It's overkill.
Oh yeah, it's straight up overkill. Okay.
Wait, what is overkill?
Overkill is with the amount of healing, the amount of health you have remaining, plus your max health. If the damage exceeds that, you die immediately.
Unless you're already
So-
down, I think. Right? Oh, I don't know about that.
Wait,
You don't go down.
Even
am I
if I
dead?
was in
Wait,
full
am I
health, I
dead
would
now?
have.
No. You're
Yeah.
fine. You're fine because you have resistance, which means it's only 40, right?
I have 32 max health.
But what? How much
So
health
she
did you
goes
have?
down.
How much health did you have before that?
I was full. Before.
Yeah.
So she just goes down.
So you just go down because what it would do is it'd have to get rid of it. So the only time, since you have, you said your max is how much?
32.
Yeah. So it would have to do 32 plus whatever you had remaining. So if you had 8 or less health, you would die right now.
Oh, okay.
However, you are downed. However,
My
as
moon's down too.
as you kind of notice, how did Gel do? Is Gel good?
I failed. I took 40 damage. I have 7 health.
Yep. You notice as this thing starts sucking the life out of you guys. The rest of you,
At least we killed the dragon.
as you kind
exactly.
of go down, you all see as you all go down, Gel is the I got to roll for Gregory and the unicorn. I forgot about that.
Gregory just charges.
Gregory. Let's see. What was this again? It was.
By the way, I'm not reaching anyone, so
Mm.
because
Yeah,
I'm
you're
only gonna
way back
have.
there.
Yeah, I'm only gonna have 15 feet of movement.
Yeah. Well, what's his name can save us? The other wizard.
So. Gregory.
Oh yeah, how did Gregory do, Johnny?
I'm figuring that out now. So, okay, Gregory failed. So he's
How
gonna.
did the unicorn deal with?
I'm figuring that out too. Gregory takes a ton of damage, and then the unicorn is going to also fail. And it will in fact take a ton of damage. But as this happens, let's see who's all knocked out. Minara's knocked out. Novus is knocked out, right?
I'm knocked
And
out.
I'm knocked out.
Yeah.
Dazu's
I think-
knocked out. Gel is still up.
Yes.
I'm gone.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Gel,
Torn's overkill.
you see everyone basically. This thing latches onto them for a moment. It latches on for a moment, and all of them just fall over unconscious. You see as you and Gregory II are still standing along with the unicorn.
I'm
and-
technically prone, so
Okay,
So
well,
I'm, like,
okay.
looking
You're
up
still
at the-
yeah. So you're kind of looking up at this while you're on the ground, and you see Gregory still standing, but you see as the tendrils basically detach from everybody else, you see as it continues to suck the life out of Torin, and you find Torin shrivels up like a raisin, and he falls over
No.
and dies.
No.
that's very
Oh, how they
unhealthy.
shriveled my boy.
Dazu, I need you to roll for a saving throw.
All right, if I get a nat 1 on this, I'm dead. Okay, I got a 13.
Okay, success.
This guy deserved that bitch slap.
He really did.
Rounds
Okay.
of saving throws.
Now it's on to Ito. The unicorn is still up. It turns, and it is going to has a movement speed at that. It is going to run up 50 feet, and as it runs up, you notice Gregory sees it running and grabs it and jumps on the back of the unicorn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it make its acrobatics?
What?
Doesn't it have to take because of the ice?
Oh, it's magical. It totally doesn't need to make an acrobatics check.
You just let the unicorn have the moment.
I know.
You know what? Fine. You know,
Gregory and the
since you brought it
unicorn
up,
have this.
unicorn fails, it falls.
No.
I also forgot that for some reason my brain confused Gregory and the Mage Killer. I thought the Mage Killer somehow grabbed it and jumped on.
So nope. So yeah, the unicorn falls down. Gregory is able to catch himself, but he isn't. No, grab Gregory. No, Gregory. He lands here. Then we move on to Minara making a saving throw.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll a flat d20.
You couldn't just let the unicorn have the moment, Zach.
I have 2 dice going into jail tonight.
What'd you get?
You don't. No, you do want to know.
Oh
Can I?
no.
All right. You know what?
Did you roll an out one?
I want to talk about it.
Oh my!
no,
so
Minara's dead.
that's
That's
two
two
fails.
death saves. Yeah, two
That's
fails. I mean.
two fails.
This is not my night. This is awful.
Oh no. Johnny's gonna have to sleep with the couch.
Novos, I need you to roll.
Oh god, okay. Come on. No, I got a fucking nat 1.
Oh my god.
That's two
My dice have
fails.
betrayed me.
Basically, Johnny didn't want us to have a TPK with the dragon. He brought out the Mage Killer to kill us all.
Yeah.
Boy, he is a mage killer.
Exactly.
Gel, it's on to you.
I'm going to do like the only thing I can do. I'm going to get up and start running, or running over here to try and save someone here. I'm gonna just get up and start trying to run for Dashu.
Okay. So, are you taking the dash action to do this? Or
I mean, it's not gonna help me because
I mean,
stabilize
yeah.
is a main action.
yeah, it's true.
So
Okay, so you run over to go there. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. So Gregory is going to walk up to the mage, and with all of his pure rage, you see, like you can kind of see out of the corner of your eye, Gil. You see him pull out what seems to be some type of magical object. Like it looks like a it's kind of like a book, but it's like a metal book. And he turns over and he opens this thing, and as he opens this thing and points it straight at the mage, dropping his rapier in the process, you see the mage, you see these basically this beam of light fire out of the book, and you see this mage pretty much as this happens, the mage basically casts a spell in a reaction to do that. He ends up trying he tries to cast a spell, and it almost looks like a kind of a common spell for counterspell, and he gets blasted with this thing, and as he gets hit with it, he stumbles back, he falls prone completely, and right then the barrier completely falls, and you see as it shrinks back to the center of where it started, you notice that as it shrinks back to the middle, the moment that happens, everyone in the arena turns to dust at the same time.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God, I thought I was gonna die.
And as it does that, you all return back to your arenas. A huge flash of light blinds you, and then you are back standing happily in the middle of your respective arenas. And
Does Gel just
Where's
have like a
Torin?
shriveled? Does Gel just have like a shriveled up Torin like right next to him? Or is Torin
yeah,
still in the?
Torin, yes. He is in fact dead right next to you. And all of you are now standing in your respective arenas, and you see all of the other contestants looking in your direction, like really, or you see most of the other contestants look over, and they look just completely like shocked by this whole thing, as they now see a dead body sitting in the middle. They see 3 dead bodies actually. There's one with you, and then there are 2 other mages that are also dead, inside of another arena, or inside of one of the
They're
other
just
arena
chunks
things.
of char laying in the arena.
Oh yeah. You do notice that yeah, there are chunks of char.
No.
And right then you see Merlin, like a lightning bolt strikes down, and Merlin looks over and just goes, that concludes the day. The rest of you in your arenas pass," and snaps his fingers, and the rest of them just kind of come back, and they seem confused, and he's like, "You're all good. You all move to the next round. Go, go, go!" And they seem to be a little slow before he starts, like, basically summoning down lightning strikes to urge people to move on. And he comes over, and there's like 20 guards running around and everything, and you basically see him like look in, and he looks over at one of the sorcerers, one of the other mages, from the 2 that were eliminated, in their own arena there. He goes over and he looks at them, and he's just like, this is a problem. And he looks over towards the mage killer, and he walks straight up. And as he's walking toward him, he says calmly, "What did you do to take down the barrier?" Dumbledore said calmly.
John's gotta learn the hoot somehow.
And you see him just kind of sit there, and he just stares at him, and one of the guards just like, "So what do we do? Arrest him?" And Merlin just like, "As much as I would like to, we can't." And the guard seems confused. It's just like, "You just killed 4 people." The competition is a sacred place, and the rules itself does state that you can use any means necessary. However, and he looks over at the mage killer and goes, "I hope this backfires on you." And he walks over to Torin, and he looks up. He walks over to Torin, and then he kind of just looks up at Gel and goes, "Was this your friend?"
Yes.
was really hoping this wouldn't happen today. My deepest apologies. I thought the barrier would suffice, but it seems I have failed you.
Gil is just staring straight at him.
Straight at who?
The mage.
The mage killer?
No.
So Merlin.
Yes.
Okay. Look, there were like 3 possible scenarios of that. I was just confused on who you were staring at.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go up to Torin, like, on my knees and be like, Torin, no! More like boring a hole in the ground because he's dead, and then just cry.
I'm gonna smack Novos in the back of the head. There's no time for jokes. Minora's gonna kneel down and just cradle the shriveled Torin.
Oh, no.
So you see Merlin he takes a step back and he goes, my deepest condolences. And then you see a lightning bolt and he disappears. And one of the
He
guards
just zapped him away.
he zaps himself away. And one of the guards looks over, he kind of walks over and he goes, I know it's not really our place, but we can offer him a burial in the city if you would like us to give him a proper burial.
Please.
And so, he turns to the other guards. They start, they gather up the other bodies, including the chunks, and
Not the chunks.
including the chunks. And you see, as they grab the chunks, you see Gregory II. He just kind of follows behind them. He follows behind them, looking somewhat like he looks kind of angry, but also dead inside. And the guards come over, and they come over and they pretty much pick up Torin, bring him along, and end up taking him to a cemetery where you see them start to dig, and they dig for a while, and after about 2 hours of digging, they finally have a hole big enough, and they you see 2 other guards kind of lug over, a simple wooden coffin, comes, puts it in, and they were like, well, since he has seems to be family present, we'll go on ahead and bury him first. And they take Torin, they put him into the coffin, and they slowly shut the lid. And as they shut the lid, they slowly start putting dirt on top. And after a while, it's just complete silence. And they finish up, and the guards kind of like turn over, and you see they start working on the next grave to start putting other stuff, to continue burying the bodies, and just leaving all of you there with your thoughts. And
I take my hat and I put it over my chest, and I weep.
Yep. And Ito kind of looks over and goes, if you have any words, this might be the best time.
I thought Torin had a death wish. He was a good man, but he didn't actually deserve to die. He always rushed into battle and did the things that you wouldn't imagine anybody to do because it's stupid. But in the end, he made us laugh, and he was a good friend. May his soul rest in peace. And I step back. Is nobody else gonna say any words?
I guess.
Gil is just gonna stare at it. Stare at the coffin.
I think
Minora's
Daju
gonna-
is.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say Daju is like shell shocked because he's still like reeling over the fact that not only did Torin die, but Char, even though they knew us for like maybe less than a day, he sacrificed himself for Dashu.
Minora's gonna step forward and just say, I didn't know you for very long, Torin. But it was an honor to fight by your side. And I'm gonna use Druidcraft and make a little flower right next to the grave.
Davos just starts weeping on Gil's shoulder. I'm gonna do a perception check for any black-dressed widows in the back behind the trees.
Oh my god.
I
to see if
his
Thor had
pants
any
before
secret
he
lovers.
leaves. We're gonna do 200 pounds of iron. Is Gregory nearby?
Yeah, he's standing at another grave as they're like burying the chunks of Char.
Daju will go over to him.
So, and as you walk over, you see him just staring at the grave, and as you kind of get close, he's just like, you never said anything. I think I've only heard him speak once. But even without saying anything, he always got his words across.
I wanted to, give my condolences. I don't know what else to say, really. He saved my life, and I appreciate that. And you lost someone close to you. If there's anything I can do to repay his kindness, please let me know.
And he turns over to you, and he holds out his hand for you to shake it, and he goes, I want you to win this thing.
That I will. And he shakes his hand.
And so he, you see him, he reaches over, and you see that he ends up grabbing, you see him grab one of his rapiers, and he goes, take this. It was probably Char's favorite.
Daju takes it, still kind of very shell-shocked, and just nods and says, I will take great care of it, and trust me, I'll get revenge.
So
That mage killer won't be able to kill another mage or anyone ever again. And then Daju will go back to his group.
Is the mage killer still around?
no, he dipped.
Okay.
Yeah, after Merlin poofed, he was gone.
That makes sense. Novus is just gonna sit on the ground and start making sandcastles.
Is the rapier that I got just a standard rapier?
No, it is not.
Okay.
This rapier is the this one is called the Rapier of Wounding.
Okay. Add equipment.
And after y'all kind of sit there for a while, contemplating for a while, Ito looks over and goes, I'm gonna head back to the tavern if y'all need me. Y'all take your time. And he turns and he just starts walking away.
Novus looks down at his sandcastle and says, Torin used to make these sandcastles with me. And then just knocks it over with his hand.
Yep.
I'm gonna head back to the tavern as well.
I'm gonna follow Novos.
Gal is just gonna hang out by the grave for a bit before heading back.
I think Daju will stay with Gel.
And so you'll hang out for a while, and eventually the rest of you, after spending hours at the grave, one of the guards walks by and goes, he's got a guard with a torch, just goes, as much as I would love to let you stay here, it's past curfew. You can hang out outside the cemetery, but you have to have some sort of light with you.
Gil's gonna nod and just head back to the inn.
Daju will go with him.
And so, with that, you'll end up heading back to the inn, where you find the rest of the group are kind of just, seems to be drinking their sorrows away, while the rest are just kind of just in their own thoughts. Other than that, everything in the tavern seems to be bustling. There's still music going on, and everything seems to be somewhat normal. And as y'all walk up, Ito goes, "Hey guys, so told the barkeep what happened. He felt kind of bad, so he's letting us keep our rooms. So
Daju just kind of gives a light little nod.
Also, there was some strange guy came by, and apparently gave this to the barkeep, and you see him fan out letters on the table. It seems to be addressed to each one of the teams, and it's addressed from Merlin. And as you open it, as you open it, it says that the next competition will take over the course of the next 3 days, and your competition starts now.
That's it.
That's all. That's all it says.
Okay. So since me and
on the on the inside of it is a ring. There's a ring for each player in every or each contestant in every single envelope.
Okay. I guess me and Gel are a team now. Right, Gel?
I guess.
I mean,
So
if we want to continue.
There was an envelope addressed to Dazu. There was an envelope addressed to Gel.
Okay.
So
I'll go ahead and put the ring on.
okay.
I guess Gil do the same.
So, and as each of you start putting the rings on, you see almost like kind of like a magical arrow pop up in the middle of the table, and it points. You see that like basically it points in the direction of the town square.
Okay.
Are we long rested at this point? Like, do we have our full health
No.
back?
Yeah.
It's still night.
Yeah.
No. Y'all have it because the magical barrier.
That's what I was thinking.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. When y'all
magical
poof
barrier,
back. Yeah.
that's
When y'all
right.
poof back, nothing. Yeah. It's like nothing ever happened.
Okay. Yeah, I was for some reason I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Well, I guess we should just head to the town square since it's starting now.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Gil's gonna kind of like drone on kind of thing as he's walking.
Yeah. And so you end up leaving the tavern, and one by one, all of you make your way back to the town square where you see the other contestants showing up. And as you look around, you notice that in total, there are only roughly about 30 other contestants. And
Do I spot the mage killer?
yes, you do.
Okay, you know where he like from Guardians of the Galaxy where he like slowly rolls up the middle finger?
Yeah.
Nobos is gonna do that to the mage killer.
He doesn't even acknowledge your existence. He just looks
Damn.
straight forward right at Merlin.
Okay.
And so as the as basically everybody like arrives, you see roughly about 30 other people there. He basically everyone's got little like mage lights and things like that, lighting themselves up, and Merlin stands in the middle of all of you. He goes, "Well, I know all of you wanted a little more rest, but well, a good mage doesn't get rest. Or at least, good mage doesn't need it. So your challenge for today is going to be a competition where you're all going to, I could guess, find out a lot more about some of your competitors. So, in the next 3 days, throughout the city, you will be tested on your ability to, number 1, deceive, and number 2,
This is my chance to shine.
to act. A good mage is not only good inside of their courtroom, they are good in the field as well. Each team will have a target of another team to take down. Your job is to take down the other team to move on to the next round. If you cannot defeat them in 3 days, or if you are defeated, you are eliminated. But if you can take down the other team, you move on, and you will be able to go to the final round. However, there is one more condition. Only 10 mages can proceed to the next round. So, you're going to have to be quick. If you take too long, then you lose your chance. So, you might not want to take too long. As for your targets will show up in the order in which all of you defeated the dragon or ended your test. If you ended it, if your arena was completed first, you will receive your targets 1 hour before second. Second will receive it 1 hour before third, and so on. So that means that our final competitors will receive their targets 4 hours after everyone else has. And the targets will arrive via your magic ring. So make sure to please keep that on, or you will not know who they are. As for the time that you will receive it, I will not tell you. But as soon as you do, a 3-day timer will begin, and you will start your test. So good luck to all of you mages, and I hope you all have a pleasant night resting up, as you all will receive your targets fairly soon. And with that, Merlin just poofs out of existence with a lightning bolt. And you just hear one of the mages goes like, I was having a drink, and you interrupted this to tell it. You could have written that in the envelope! I'm going to bed. And yes, some others are like, oh man. And they just start walking off. And you see Ito look over and he goes, so what now?
I guess we wait.
Either
Are
you stay
you-
up or go to sleep.
Are you having to do this alone, Ito?
I assume so?
I whisper to Minerva, I kind of take her aside, and I'm like, look, our target could be any one of these guys, so we got to kind of separate out.
Yes, that's fair. It's just it's a tough moment right now, you know?
Yeah,
With everyone
unfortunately.
losing Torin, just I would
Mhm.
hate to even think about having to fight our other friends.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to see.
Unfortunately. I especially don't want to fight Gil because it looks like he's hurting the most.
Yeah. Did y'all know Torin like the longest, or?
I'm not sure. Their past is kind of shaded, and I haven't really asked too much before we got together as a group.
Me and Gel are just standing quietly next to each other.
But I mean, what do you think we should do? Should we split off in case we do have to target each other?
I think. Well, okay. I guess the first thing is, are we staying up? Because when exactly do we get our targets?
You have no clue.
Or we don't know. We don't know. Okay. It might be better for us to stay awake just in case. And I mean, if we do decide to go to bed, probably go to bed in the same room just in case as well. I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, we'd probably we'd separate. I'm just gonna tell the guys, let's
Hmm.
separate into our groups in our own rooms, and then just take shift work in case we get
That's fair.
get our target. That way, if our rings activate, then we can wake up the other person.
Hmm. I wonder if these rings provide the same kind of protection that the barriers did.
Could be.
You guys are like
I don't
off,
imagine.
like off somewhere else, right?
Yeah, like we
Like-
stepped away from the
Yeah.
group.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe it might. Should we step back in with the group and just kind of let them know that we're heading to bed and not really tell them anything else? Because, like you said, this is kind of a game of deception, and if we're deceiving people, unfortunately, well,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna say unfortunately, but that is my specialty.
Yeah, I'll leave you to do the talking. I'm not
Okay.
very good at deceiving people.
It's not well. I'm gonna say it's not a plus, but it is a plus. So can't hate. And I'm gonna go and talk to the. I'm gonna go back to the group and be like, "All right, guys, I think we're gonna head to bed, and just leave it at that."
Okay. And so, I assume everybody is just going to go to bed at this point.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
But one of us is, at least when it comes to me and Novos, one of
Novos,
us is
yeah.
gonna like stay up
Yeah.
while the other rests.
So, all right. So, you end up. You all head back to the tavern. You relax for a bit, and you're all going to bed. The music kind of kicks up a little bit. There's people partying. You even see some of the contestants kind of just relaxing and just chilling for a while. It seems like they're just gonna wait, for their, maybe for their targets, or maybe they just want to drink the night out or something. Well, y'all go to bed. You try to rest up for the night. And all of you split up into your own, your own rooms with your own groups. So, Gel, Daizu, you're in a room, in rooms by yourselves. Minara, Novos, in another. And Ito gets in his own room. And, about roughly 2.5 hours, you get a little bit of rest, and then boom, you hear a couple people screaming. You see people freaking out, as you open your doors, and you see that Ito's entire room is on fire.
I will run to see if he's still in there.
And as you run, you get to the door. You see the door has been blasted completely off. You look inside. The entire thing is erupted in flames. The glass shattered, everything. And you even see like his basically his backpack itself is just burning in the flames. And all you see is the room itself just in flames. And that is where we're going to end this episode of eDIOCRACY.
Oh my god.
I hope Ito's not dead too.
Johnny, my heart
Someone didn't ask how
can
big the
only
room was
take
when they
so
cast
much.
Fireball.
Yeah, he cast fireball on himself. It was probably the most dramatic episode we've had.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go back to fighting slimes in a basement?
Oh man. So if it wasn't for Gel, I would have TPK'd you guys there too.
Yeah,
Hell, if it wasn't for
we'd all be dead.
for
Yeah.
Char and them,
And
we would have been
Gregory.
TPK'd like immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Exactly.
true.
I was like, "Yay, we defeated the dragon!" And then, and then that was actually the least of our worries. And I happened to bitch slap the most of our troubles. Still worth it.
Oh man.
Still don't regret my actions.
Torin, I didn't get a confirmation from you. Did you have a backup character prepared?
What?
He's
I
gonna
didn't
put
get
his
a
200 pounds
confirmation.
of iron.
I didn't get the
yeah.
confirmation from you, but did you have the backup character prepared?
Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you press the like and subscribe buttons down below, and please comment. What are your predictions? Who do you think is going to pass on to the next round? Who do you think their targets will be? And also, what do you think happened to Ito? Put your predictions down below, and yeah, I hope you all are ready for the next episode. This is the cast of
And don't forget the
eDIOCRACY.
prediction.
What?
I was gonna say, don't forget the prediction. Who's gonna die next?
Yeah, who's gonna die next? And yeah, also put your favorite moments of Torin. Now that Torin has unfortunately perished, go put your favorite moments of Torin in the comments as well. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. This is the cast of eDIOCRACY saying, peace out. Have an amazing night or day wherever the heck you are, and we will see all of you in the next episode of The Path to Supernova. Bye-bye!
Bye bye.
Bye.
Uh,